lighthouse is really low down by the floor. Not really by the floor, but like a bit like a meter up from the floor.
Do you have the other one connected by cable or?
No, I have the 2.0 lighthouses in the next.
Oh, do the 2.0s not have to directly see each other?
No, they don't.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
No, that.
I tap.
That's the reason I didn't buy the original Vive. That's the reason I bought Windows Reality.
Hello.
Wait,
Before I bought the Index because like
the
my room was
lighthouses?
That's some weight
Yeah,
painting.
yeah. If the light, because the 1.0 lighthouses need to see directly each other.
Yo, I'm
But it's like
angry
I have an attic, so it's
because,
like,
like,
I wouldn't
I
support beams
left the
in my
Mm,
room.
that's why.
The
You
roofs
know,
with beams.
yesterday when I went to bed.
See,
on
I didn't know that was
Fusion
that was
World
changed
Cup,
on the 2.0s. I
go
thought
to
they
check
still
his
had it
Twitter,
to
and he
be
went to
visible, or at least
Sanctuary
2 of them.
Fortress.
No.
But I guess that
need
makes
to see
sense if you can
both-
have
they
up to
both
like
need to see
16,
a
I
place
think.
base.
Was it 16? 'Cause I thought it was 4.
I
wanted to
Four-
go
four
there
is
and
the
say
limit.
hi.
I have no idea.
I know
Oh.
these
Four was it?
people,
I
but no.
heard 4 was the max.
Maybe that's.
Well,
Maybe
Oh no,
that's
no.
like a-
16 is the
Or
limit on
he's
Steam
like
VR
known
trackers.
as until like the next couple of. Is he still?
Oh well, I swear to God, I've seen demos prior to even the Index launching where they have
Yeah,
base
for a
stations littered
couple of
all over these
days,
houses
he's,
and rooms, so you don't lose tracking
gonna be
as you
known
walk
as
throughout with a
Dr.
wireless.
Edward.
I don't know if
Maybe
the
it
trackers
can
count.
work, but
Sorry, I don't remember if the lighthouses count as a Steam VR tracking device, but I remember there being like a hard-coded 16 limit or something on like
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
number
say,
of
it's probably
these
an arbitrary
devices.
limit. Yeah.
Like I know they
I'm not
disable.
sure.
If they aren't being used, they disable it themselves. Or like at least in the on Steam VR, if you look at like the light, it just becomes gray. And sometimes.
You know what?
Mhm.
I'll
At least
bet
one
you
of my
it's
lighthouses.
probably you probably need a license to use more than 4 lighthouses because I know you can, but it's probably to stop like just people
Yeah,
from
but-
buying just consumer shit and just using it to make an arcade.
Yeah, probably.
Hey,
Probably.
I'm not sure.
Probably needs a license.
if,
Yeah.
Not sure if this is a big glitch, but I went to click a friend. Oh, it's gone now. But I clicked on a friend and I checked the worlds they made. And it was showing up with your worlds.
That happens.
So I've
on
seen-
live even before. That
Yeah, like when you
happens
click
some
somebody,
live.
sometimes it just doesn't update, so it shows the previous person's thing.
Yeah.
Which basically
I
means
guess
thank you
I
for
just
clicking my
clicked on the
profile.
previous guy that made Panda Patch.
Like,
I forgot that's still up.
I can finish my start 3D scanning my room again. Like make a new 3D scan.
There's a really good bug I just learned about that a lot of people are complaining about on the Steam forums right now. Apparently right now, if you live in a region where your typical region format has the day before the month, and you are born on a day that is the 12th or below, VRChat will parse the day you were born as the month you were born, and it will fail to log you in.
That's a big problem.
Oh, wait, say that again?
Yeah,
That's a really big
I'm
problem.
I'm gonna be seeing if there's a canny to that after the meetup. Also,
Wait, I
another
missed
really
part of
big
that.
bug
Like,
I
what
wanna
happened with your time zone?
Apparently, there's a big bug. A lot of people are complaining about it. I didn't know what caused it, but I guess somebody figured it out. If you are born on a day that is the 12th or below, and you live in an area where the regional date format has the day before the month, it'll parse
entire
your
Europe, pretty
day,
much.
your birth date as the birth month, and then VRChat something just fails, and then
Yeah.
VRChat fails to log you in.
Yeah.
Like pretty much entire Europe. Like.
Oh, is this part of High's avatar? No?
So there's just like these huge groups of people who have just been like changing their computer's region so they can actually log into the game.
Yeah. I have noticed that people don't like to make cannies, so assume there isn't one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Also, another issue I found the other day on the Quest version of VRChat. I don't know if you guys noticed that there's a significant lack of Quest users in the VRChat hub currently.
Quest users.
I haven't gone to the hub.
So for some reason the home portal at the back of your VRC home on the Quest version sends you to a Quest only world.
Quest users
And I
hanging out
don't
together.
think They realize that's the case. It's cross-platform on the PC
homies.
version, but it's Quest only on the Quest version. Like you just go like load up the Quest version. Anyone has a Quest, and look at the home portal in the back, and you'll see it's a Quest only world. And you'll join it, look through all the
Small mistake.
instances. It's only Quest users in there.
That's funny. segregation
Something
from the beginning.
interesting for the Quest users. It's like Quest users can hang out with Quest users at least. because
Well,
that's
like-
yeah, definitely a problem.
There's so many
Yeah.
like Quest bugs in this build though, because like open beta users couldn't test Quest.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was-
I've got a canny. Go and upvote it, asking for Quest Open Beta APK.
Not yet. So, Diamond.
post
They
that in
should
the
do that.
prefabs group so we can upload it.
People will test on Quest.
Yeah.
How do we
People
what?
will test on Quest, not a large amount.
That's very
Let's put it
quick.
this
That's a
way.
problem.
There's a very small group of very dedicated people testing, and if they test, that's better than nothing.
I'll go find some random people that can.
Yeah.
Because it's just like
It's just us.
I don't know how many cannies I wrote for that open beta. There were so
Yeah.
many,
Yeah.
and if I had access to
It would also
Quest,
be a problem getting it on the Facebook platform. It's like would be a weird way.
I don't know if they need like directly on Facebook platform. I don't know if
Side-loading,
like
maybe. No, they could make it side load. You can side load it.
I don't know
Yeah,
what like
so
the
I think the biggest issue with them wanting not produce providing
Yeah.
APKs for open betas is they can't control when they retract the build. Like I
Oh,
just
yeah.
have the build on hand now forever.
So in theory, you could do that anyway by just copying your Steam files.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, but
Who would do that?
Yeah, who would?
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the ways to get people to test it on a,
don't really
like
have a use.
Rift without using like Steam VR or something?
Hi, Fiona.
Because you had to like do some weird
Sorry,
copying
but
thing
no,
into the
sorry,
Oculus
I
client.
just wanted to
Depends
lick
if the files are
some
exactly
random
the
people at
same,
the top head tongue.
you can copy them. Yeah. The files would be
I
exactly
hate horror
the same.
avatars.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not
Could
into
have some
scary
different
things
files.
either.
Probably has a few different files,
Just-
but you need to keep the original.
I like that one because it was made
That makes
specifically
sense.
for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, got it.
I remember I've still
Yeah.
got it in my library. We used to not actually use like the branch system in
Hey,
Steam. There was
Dragonos,
just
I
a
see you have
separate
VR.
like build of VRChat that I still have. It's called VRChat-beta in my Steam library. And they
When
would
is that
update
from?
That,
Oh, hi,
Like-
it's
that
your
I
meme
believe it's
board.
still on a 5.3 build.
5.3.
If you say so.
Anything new you working on?
I mean, I was in
Like,
the
I can boot it
VRChat,
up,
Nutshell 19
Which-
yesterday.
I would probably hide my like
Hey,
game
that makes
activity
more
because I don't want
sense.
people asking questions about it or for it to
Mhm.
be removed because I kind of like having
Oh
it.
wait, that's a video on YouTube. isn't
But
it?
Yeah,
it still
VRChat
shows like the
Nutshell
old loading
19.
screen and
I used to be
everything, and
Ant
yeah,
Skywalker.
it
Also,
just
what
it
do you
crashes
do around
immediately because the security API is probably different. But
What do you mean, what do you do around here?
So
here? For Worlds,
sort of
this is
reminds me a
free
little
stuff,
bit,
community. This is
not
free
exactly,
for
but like
Worlds.
apparently the Kuza tested 5.6 avatars, and the rotations are fixed in this build.
Trying to make Super Metroid.
That's
oh, I have a oh.
Wait,
I gotta go look up the old cave world then, because there was a spinning animation with the
I've been working on it in
rotations
2017.
got messed up on that.
So
Mhm. But that's funny.
I haven't
Kinda-
even touched 2018
yeah.
yet, so I'm just gonna have to.
I know I should be in my model list maybe once. I never removed anything.
Hold on, I have
So
to
it's like
learn
I
about Udon
stuff
before I
from
even touch it.
5.6 still uploaded. Like all the things I did in 5.6 still uploaded. And a lot of those are tests. Like I came up with different ideas because I couldn't on 5.6 use the same idea. They just didn't update back. And for me,
Like I don't really even know
model.
what
I remember there being like some weird issue, like,
people have explained it to
oh,
me.
the only way to upload it is remove the ID and make a new one. It's like what? How does that work?
I know I could re-upload it, but it just wouldn't change for me for a while. It would change for other people that hadn't seen me, but for me it would take like an hour for it to change.
Oh wait, that
I
could have been the
couldn't
other
do it now
bug,
because
which
of
was like
change.
caching.
Mhm. Yeah, because like that's why I use different IDs for everything, just so I could say like, yep, it has changed. I never forgot the old.
Switch my worlds out.
Question. Are
Hmm?
we going to Udon World? Because I explored every single Udon World that's public in VRChat. And I want to learn about Udon.
Depends on who's showing up here today.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, Fiona, speaking of Mario Kart Worlds, I made a bunch of them.
Of what world?
Even Coconut Mario Kart.
Is it really worth it now to really ask people to
Mario Kart
specify
World.
if the world's
Mario
done
Kart,
now that it's all
Mario
live?
Kart World.
Oh, cool.
I think I was only saying that more
I
towards
mean-
just so that you could, if there's a bug in there, we could say like canny wise, this was triggers versus SDK 1 or sorry 2 or 3.
I guess
Yeah,
I guess
okay.
you can just bring up the point about udon worlds, and then you can tell them that if you have an udon world that you wish to show, and if you happen
Look
to
at that
experience any bugs during the meetup in that udon world, please do make a canny about it, and they'll look into it.
I think so. This is one of the comments that I'm reminded of like last week. This is not really meant to be like a testing place, but it's like how do we handle like do we try to get other people to make more cannies, or is it still just like on us for remembering to do it?
Mostly play hard, I can see.
I mean, you
I
said it
think
yourself. People
I
tend
think
to
it's
not make candies.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna make
So
a
we should
candy
encourage
if we ask
people
them.
to make cannies,
Well,
but I would
it's
say
like-
that like, for this forum to be like
I don't know what
a
happened.
QA tool, it's not. It really isn't that. And so
Yeah.
kind of like when TCL was like talking for literally 10 minutes and we were all just standing around, I was like not happy about that. Like that was destructive to the meetup as like its sole purpose, you know. And so
Hey guys, we are Bill's here.
it's great
that
that they
happen
learn
last
things
week,
from us,
or-
but I would love for
Oh
them
wait,
to
you weren't
actually
there
have,
last
like,
week.
a better
No, I had to miss last week.
So basically, you know how every time that you speak in the center you crashed?
Oh, stop it! Do not.
Oh, yeah.
Who did
That was an actual bug that's like we were trying to test whether or not like how somebody like every time somebody spoke in a large group they would crash. So we were like, wait, this is actually a bug. This is not just squid crashing. And so we tried to like test that, and then TCL was just talking in desktop mode for like 10 minutes straight with everybody listening to him. It's like, oh, didn't crash, works on my machine.
Like I know
God.
now with live I have more problems on 2018 than I had on the open betas. I was on the open betas on desktop. It's like definitely VR definitely has more bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Like because I just now my VR shit just went poof away, just threw me to Steam Home without anything. Just
Yeah, that happens at
Well,
times.
Yeah. So we should. This gonna happen. Was it like you may had like what in the audio codec is causing that, and VRChat's aware of it, and they're trying to fix it. But
Oh, you
people,
found that?
so expect that people will lose audio if they lose audio. If they can't hear their voices, they have to restart, and it's pretty common that you will just be crashed to Steam and have to rejoin.
Yep.
It's just gonna happen until
and
they
I
fix it.
know also it always every time I launch my game it will ask to install the link support, and I always install it, but it keeps asking it.
I think I pressed the button that says stop asking.
Maybe.
I did too. It didn't work.
Somehow mine's not like asking me anymore, but like I modified my like installer thing.
Make a candy.
Not the installer, I modified what it like links to. So like there's the launch options script that like makes it so you can choose between desktop or VR or whatever. So it's like every time I click a link, I have that button. It's like, would you like this in desktop or VR? It's like, yes, desktop this time. But that's just for
You guys
testing.
do have that script, right, for Unity, where you can like before it launches VRChat, it asks you if you want to launch it in desktop or.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
VR, yeah.
Re-download that.
Oh,
I had it
okay.
on my last computer.
So it's
I
like
just wish I could change the wording on that dialogue box.
can.
Because
Yes,
it
I know.
you can change the dialogue text. You cannot change yes or no because that is a limitation in Visual Basic.
Okay, so we can at least change the dialogue text, because asking us if launch in VR mode, it's like
Launch in non-VR mode. You're like, wait, you have to say like.
Oh, I think I edited that really early on. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick. What?
Pass me your version, please.
Well, I mean, you can just literally go into it and edit it.
Really? I didn't. Okay.
It's just a text file.
Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have a peek at it then later today. Also,
Let's see. Mine currently says launch in desktop
I haven't
mode.
seen you
Yes,
in so
no.
long.
Alrighty, hello.
That is so much more readable.
You went missing for so long. I actually missed you, and I asked about you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm back. I'm back at my old city.
Wait, you moved again?
Which is fun. Yeah, I'm back home. Just because I was able to work from home, so I was like, why not? And then a week into working from home from here, I got laid off from Corona.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
But I've hopefully got a job lined up immediately after this. I was actually
Oh, that's
planning
good.
on probably quitting a week or two after for a job that was down here anyways. That is now delayed also due to Corona. They kind of cut all their hiring stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's definitely becoming a problem. It's definitely becoming a bigger problem over time.
Oh yeah. No,
I actually posted in an IRL channel about our side, like from the airlines that we have here in my country, Oman Air. They literally outright wrote in their own letter, like the CEO wrote. Like,
Should it be like an actual one?
since we grounded all flights, we parked the planes in ways we've never done before in our history.
Like, why are you touching me?
And
I don't have claws. I just have fingers.
to say that we need to
That's fine because you're a human. This is a cat. I'm a cat.
at
That's a
least
human.
on their end, the government is compensating on their dismissal system. It's not too bad. They're actually taking care of people who abruptly lock.
When was the last time we were in like the live build? Like, there's people here that I don't normally see.
A long time ago. A long time.
We're in the
certain
Matrix
places
now.
getting shut, and there being no one, like barely anyone, like not many cars and people walking around where my dog walk routine is, which is nice. Because I don't have to worry about, oh, look at this
honestly,
guy.
on my end,
I don't remember, like,
the
if I'm
our
touching
streets,
somebody's
I
shoulder, I don't know if
am
they
not used
notice.
to seeing no cars. The police here with us are being very serious about it. Like, if they see a car out, they immediately pull you over and ask you why you're out.
Yeah.
Like the only way we can go out is literally for stores. That's the only. That's why people can go out to go to a store, and you can need to apparently be checked when you go in a store. I don't know because I am at home 24/7.
I remember, like, I think one of my VR controllers died, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out to the local spa, buy some batteries. How hard could it be? There was like a giant queue, and everyone was 5 meters away from each other, and there was like 2 people allowed in the shop at once, and like the tills, there was this big like division line saying like, stay this amount of distance away from the cashier.
Like,
So I was
even my
just kinda
index got
leaning in,
delivered
like, here's my
on
money.
Tuesday, and literally the postal put it, rang the door, put it at the door, went back to their truck.
Yeah,
And then they
that's how mine was delivered too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, that was weird, because I got an option, like they said, do you want them to just do that, and they just do that automatically. It was like, it was a bit weird.
Actually, when I ordered my new like chair for my desk, like the truck literally just pulled up in front of my house. They called me and they were like, "Are you at home?" I'm like, "Yes." And they then said, "We're going to move the chair towards your gate. Please pick up your chair 10 seconds after we leave." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Well, you see like the truck
everybody
open
wants to
and there's
keep
like
social
12 people
distance.
with a hazmat suit going like, go, 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 like delivering the chair. Got the chair,
This
right, we got the
furnishing
go, 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 go,
company,
go, go.
they took it like a little more seriously. Them and including all of food delivery services like Talabat. They we make the order, they inform us that please do not worry, our drivers are well prepared to deliver your food in the most hygienic method possible. And the guy's like literally with the food, he's like, "You can come outside now."
I remember, like, usually I have a routine where it's like on Friday I'll probably order a Pizza Hut. Tuesdays I'll probably go out for KFC. Both of those options now dead. I remember the last.
Speaking of food, are your restaurants doing insane offers?
I haven't seen any.
I don't know. I haven't.
No, no.
Like for example, here if we order a large pizza, we get 2 mediums free.
What the hell?
From
I know
Pizza Hut.
are really cheap because of the Corona and get delivered like next
I
day.
want that, but like Pizza Hut isn't
Friendly.
even open. All I've got is like the local kebab shops, and those aren't like barely as good.
Not much
Pizza
space
Hut.
nowadays.
Kebabs are awesome.
No, like kebab pizzas.
Listen,
Like-
I come from a land where we worship kebabs, okay? Trust me, it's amazing.
We kind of worship it here, but we're greasy as hell.
Sorry, just like in
something I wanted to
like,
mention.
no,
That
we
thing
think
people were telling me
anything
about
from
the
the
kebabs
it would be
in
like a good
Europe
idea
is
to
that
put up all
the
the
amount
rules,
of
like,
oil
for you
they
to
put
just
in their
read them.
kebabs is too much.
I kind of
Sorry, I probably do have the volume really low just because like I have my own computer volume lower.
But they're not my taste.
just put it in the right position and just read it like this. So yeah, feel free to do that. I guess if
Okay, I'm gonna try increasing the volume a little bit and see. So it's like you might want to decrease. I don't think it's gonna go that much louder though.
Kebabs or shawarmas, come to my country. You will not regret. In fact,
through the mail.
I don't know if this is a good
I
idea.
actually had people.
This is perfect.
The thing is, I actually had people
Didn't
who
move.
came from
No.
the US and Europe when they had our.
Why are you doing that?
I'm not kidding you. They were like, my God.
I wanted to get like transparency in the background, and then have you like in this pose. It looks like you're like picking something up, and then do something with it.
I mean, I know you're probably gonna use it for other things too, but this is just the pose of when I go on my computer.
Wait, oh, I think they broke the filters.
Oh, yeah, they broke all filters.
No, that means they have to update the camera. That's like the first time in 2 years now, almost.
Wait, breaking the camera? It's been broke. Like they break it every other update in the open beta.
I guess yes, that's
Wait, how's
true.
the sound now?
But, like,
Is it louder?
There's like this thing where there's no sound, but you can still take a picture on the beta.
Well, I mean, it's live now.
Yeah. Are you streaming?
I am streaming.
Hello, look who's there. I know you're there. Well, I hope. Otherwise, that's pretty creepy.
He is there.
Good. How are you?
There was one restaurant
Moving a window away.
a big fan of, and I love
Is the secret panel here?
and I kept bringing it up.
The secret panel? Oh no, I don't have that out.
Secret panel. No.
Unfortunately, one day they
Give me the power.
delivered to us.
Ask Squid, his is out.
I'm floating. I think my tracking is like so bad right now, my setup. See like how I'm floating?
You could just play space down.
I don't have play space mover.
What's wrong with
I
you?
don't want to get banned.
You don't want to get banned for, flying mechanics? Let's see here.
For wall hacking.
I'm doing this wrong, but okay. I don't know where I'll end up if I reset my play space now.
They changed it.
What now?
Wasn't like the name tag not moving with the play space mover?
No, it was. So it's like it doesn't move when you go up or down, but when you go side to side, it moves with you.
I didn't know that. I thought it's only moving with.
Oh, where am I at? I went to the void and I'm back.
Sign used strength to get rid of it.
What?
Sign press the shadow ban button, and then sign disappeared. Wait, we're tracking kind of weird.
The shadow ban button.
Imagine VRChat has like a shadow ban button.
Hey guys, if we could just quickly gather around the chairs around the outside, we're gonna get started here.
I just realized I'm on the wrong
Awesome,
avatar.
thank you.
How did it get so loud?
Oh, that's just, like the center area. You get louder.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, so welcome to the community meetup. This is a meetup we do once a week, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Pacific, and then I'm not sure what time that is UTC. I think it's 8 right now. Anyways, 9 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, 9.
Sorry, daylight savings is screwing me up. So yeah, what this event is an event for you guys to show off the world content you're currently working on for VRChat. So what's going to happen is when I'm done talking, I'm going to ask you guys to kind of approach this circle here, and we're just going to kind of write your names down in a list as we see you. If you need any sort of time accommodation to go first or last or whatever, please let us know. We will accommodate that. There's a couple of rules. One, make sure the world you're showing can hold 40 people. That's the max you can set in VRChat. When you drop a portal to your world...
Oh, no way. Can I post on the candy that it is not in fact fixed? I don't have the panel with me, so it's like, do you have yours?
Quick, do something.
I don't have anything.
His funeral will be held at 12 minutes.
Wait, where's the panel? Doesn't FaZe have it?
Oh wait. Are you in? Oh, so I don't know where was he on that one. Okay, so everybody quiet down. Is it on? Okay, so I'm just going to assume where Squid was on that. If it's your turn to drop a portal, please make sure it is invite plus or friends plus, so either of the plus instance types. If you're planning on showing content, make sure it follows the VRChat terms of service. So, yeah, make sure no like bad content there. Make sure that you have my avatar shown, Fax's avatar shown, and Squid when he comes back because we have our shader messages. As an example, please make sure that you can see this because we will show these when it's time to respawn and move on to the next world. Trying to think what else was there. Oh yeah. If you have copyrighted music, please let us know. Some of us, including myself, are streaming this and don't want random copyright strikes. When we drop the portal, because we are clearly past 40 people in here, it will disappear. So if you do not have a buddy, go into the portal first. When it closes, you will have to join us to get into the instance. See, is there anything else?
Do we still have to state if we're using Udon in our world?
Make sure you test it.
Yes. Let us know at least if you're using Udon. If your world is above, what was the number? Like 250 megabytes? Just let us know so that we can probably put you towards the end of the list just so that people aren't stuck downloading with slower internet. Another thing is if you have a time constraint, I'm going to suggest when it's time to show up, go to this side, or at least just let us know so that we can put you earlier in the list. Let's see. I believe that is everything. And somebody made it earlier. Use optimized avatars and make sure you adjust your safety settings because we have a lot of people here. We're on live, so we're like, probably going to get full again today.
Disable nameplates as well will help.
Yeah. If you have issues with performance, please disable nameplates because that actually does help, which I'm curious if I just do that now. But yes, I believe that's everything. And if you have a world to show, please come up to the center and we will write you down. Are you in Hollowport?
Hello.
No, I'm one-handed.
Oh, okay. Well, please don't get in the center. Wait. I guess I'm writing down names? Where's my phone?
You got this, Cyan?
Yep, I got this. Just putting it out. Does anybody have a time constraint? Oh, wait, Squid's back.
There was one user. Yeah, I just got back. Lox9973, I believe, said they needed some sort of time constraint.
They can go first to last. They don't have time constraint. It's just first to last.
Okay, I gotta see if I can do this with all my phone and my hand's just gonna be in awkward positions.
So you can put Lox last for now.
You have a word.
Okay.
Wait, you don't? Squid, why are you up here?
Comes back or just last?
Yeah, but he's in the region
When he
of...
comes back.
No, I don't mean standby, it's stabby. Thanks, phone.
Yeah. Please stand by.
No, I'm just writing them. And so wait, Kala, you have a world? You have a world? Okay.
Put me at the end because my world's the size of a planet.
Okay, you are currently at the end. So let me get this, let's see. We have Antron, Valgan, Hi, Akalink, Vixel, Stabby, Fax, Kala. Wait, where was Lox on that list? First? Okay. Did I miss anybody? Okay, I believe I have everyone. You can all move back, and Lox, if you have anything you want to say, you have the center.
You can step into the center. It's open.
Is your mic on? I don't hear anything.
Lox doesn't speak though.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't speak. So Lima, you can go in.
Okay.
I'm about to say Lima, so.
I guess this is basically a demo of lighting and some really cool like additions to the whole like VRMC system. But one of the things to be aware of, there's basically one tool for people to share, so it's kind of a two.
Everyone has one now.
Everyone has one now. Oh my god. Oh, cool. Okay. It's gonna be fun. Just be considerate because there's a lot of lag if everyone's like destroying stuff at the same time. So.
Is this one of those times where it's like touch nothing, or is it just like everybody go and it's like we lagged out? Wait.
Touch nothing at the beginning.
Do you want to turn off the?
I turned it off. I turned it off.
Okay.
Don't
Good.
go in.
Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't. Because it's invite. It's not invite plus.
It'll replace. You can drop another one. It'll
drop it on the outside.
Yeah, please drop it outside of the circle.
Locks, can you drop it on the outside? On the outside of the circle? Awesome. Oh, no, that would still put it in the circle. Just face away from the circle.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
I fixed it in this new world.
Okay, we can go to this one.
So there's no way for you to drop a portal anywhere. Yeah.
We can go in.
Yes. I'm missing so many chats here.
I don't see this portal, so I'm.
Good. How you doing, man?
Nice. I can't use it.
Full time.
I messaged Tupper earlier.
So it's not loading for me? Does that mean I can't actually go in it?
You probably can't actually go in.
Okay, who went in?
Wait, Squid, you should go in.
Having trouble going through. And one person made it.
Or no, it's like one of the admins should at least be in the portal. I don't know if Fax is here. Oh, okay, he did make it.
Okay. Yeah, it's not loaded for me. Who actually went through already?
Squid just went in.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can feel free if you want to try and reach out again to him, but yeah, I really can't. Yeah. Alright, cool. Please join friends.
Thank you, though.
No worries.
My menu is so incredibly laggy right now.
My brain told me to join off CyanLaser, but then I remembered he's in here.
Oops.
Yeah, it looks like the menu's taking some time.
Filled the world with 40 people, so now we gotta join up.
Social is a bit bragging now and then.
Wait, who made it through?
Squid?
Yeah, Squid did.
It says Squid's online in the same world still for me, even though I expanded.
Face Nor's in there too.
Oh, yeah, you probably can join off Fax.
Now and then. Kind of bad. Especially too many friends I have.
I can't even get my favorites menu to load.
Yeah. It seems to be loading online and offline everything together, so traffic is really heavy.
Alright, I'm joining off Face.
Go for it.
Hmm?
Okay.
I can join on Squid.
My menu's not updating. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm joining now. Nice. I guess I'm stuck.
Actually, Minecraft flowers? Has it been that long?
Because I see Black Cat being stuck in this one.
Yeah, this definitely looks like different textures.
This is the spec, pretty sure.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's been so. I never use texture mods. I played just straight up vanilla Minecraft. Always.
I know, I use specs on but in 1.7.10 mod, I was using specs.
It's fine.
What
Hi.
a coincidence to meet you in the forest.
Mm.
And it's the same forest that I went to.
There's so many people in this forest that is so coincidental. Yes?
So, I have a question. What was the order of levels? Like, who's the one before me?
Let's see.
Not that bad. I'm at 30 frames.
Vixel is before you. You're kind of like far down the list. Like, ooh.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
What do you have the name?
Did you have a time constraint? We can always move you forward.
In the very back.
Hmm?
I wanna launch
You are
a,
next, I believe.
I pretty much have.
Oh yeah. So the next world I plan to do is a Mario Kart track of any of your choice. The track are usually between like a few megabytes to 30 megabytes. With 40 people max.
Everyone on super settings just to be sure. I keep shooting.
How did you...
But yeah,
make the game
like before I load into the world, I want to make sure that I have a live stream running because I'm making use of a live stream.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if live streams work in this build.
Just so you know about the Mario Kart world, there is some music from Nintendo, so I'm not sure how much Nintendo music will affect you.
I mean, I typically turn my world sounds down.
Yeah, just so you know.
Meetups are French, so I have them either shown or I turn off particles and lights.
Big fan of yours, PC.
What was that?
Where's my menu over there?
Big fan of yours, PC.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Where's Layuma?
Actually got me started with Unity.
You can go to the underworld, the pigment.
Wait, you can go there? Nice to hear that I helped you start with Unity then.
Wait, there's no enemies, is there? I hope there's no enemies. I don't want.
There's a creeper somewhere.
Oh wait, there's a creeper somewhere.
Oh man.
There's Nether. Oh my god.
Okay, wait, do you want to give us a quick tour? Like, is this like mainly between like? I haven't seen like what the lighting was. I assume it was just like you're holding a torch there. So wait, is the system that was it?
Can you place torches in here? Oh,
I can.
Oh, you found another portal. Oh
They
shit.
don't visually render. They're just placed in the world.
Why are like? There's no guests screaming. This isn't the Nether.
Light this area up.
Don't worry.
That's true.
Cyan and Squid will protect you from the monsters.
Okay, Cyan, where's your sword? You got your diamond armor?
I mean,
Can I have a
color is
fire
cyan.
resistance
Isn't that close to
potion?
diamond?
Wait, what's going on? Like,
His coat is cyan, so isn't that the same color as diamonds?
yeah, sure, that's how it works.
Is this your diamond armor? Okay. Does that mean I also have diamond armor?
Yes, but he's got leather pants on for some reason.
He's also checking his comment.
I am because
So this map is
there's a lot going when I was reading.
His inventory.
They say this has a custom render texture keeping track of the lighting over the whole world, and that's how you're able to place lights into the world.
Wow.
Very cool.
So it's just like a custom shader on all of the objects, and it's just reading that render texture.
Basically, I think when you it's doing that, and then it has some pastoral update like adjacent lights every frame. So if you like dig a block, it'll kind of light up the area based on the surrounding blocks.
Did anyone bring tools down here?
That would
No.
be important.
No one brought any tools?
I mean,
Good Minecrafting, guys!
Just go back to the surface.
Yeah, good thing nobody brought a tool and tried to mine out the portal. Then
Wait, does that work?
Do you actually do the 8-to-1 travel too?
It doesn't break the triggers though, so you can still go back even if you mine it.
Oh.
That's like
Wait,
you actually
so
break it,
is
you
this,
just can't go
can you
back.
make portals, and if so, do they also do the 8-to-1
not currently.
travel?
I think
Okay.
we're gonna
I was
wait
gonna say,
we're gonna wait for the udon for that. That'll be
cool.
good though.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no.
We're good. How do you get
How do we get out?
Oh, is it nighttime?
There were a bunch of spawn. Did everyone lose them? Like every single person lost a pickaxe.
Like, is it nighttime now?
I never saw a pickaxe to begin with.
I saw someone using one.
I see someone carrying one right now.
There were definitely some around back when we joined first time.
I fell.
Should be a nether portal here.
No, there's a portal to the nether.
Wait, if this is a torch, technically that means it's fire, right?
Who's got an axe?
There's an axe. Mike has one.
Can you spawn them, or are they?
I think there's only 2 in the world right, or this version of the world.
Oh, that's probably good. That's probably why my FPS is good right now. That's probably a good thing.
Foxy go.
Alright. I like how it's like a quad.
It is a quad.
Alright, let's go. We got it. Here's the nether portal.
Fiona was already in the nether portal.
Let's go.
Wait, who's the one with the
Can you not see me? Can you not see me?
Yeah, I see.
Here.
Oh, did you? Okay, you're taking it in the nether. That's what.
My game just lagged so hard I thought I was about to crash.
Can I take the torch?
Everyone's down here. Now we got ourselves a pickaxe in the nether.
Hi, Genesis.
Did somebody just start mining this?
Yo, boys, welcome to my crib. How can I?
I can't get in. You blocked the door.
Aw.
No, I mean, I'm serious. There's actually a block here. I can't get in. Oh, there it goes.
Is it gone now?
Yes, but I'm gonna say the network IK makes it so that the rest of this doesn't work.
Like some things looked better with specs, but now
I
it's
cleared
now
out
mods
this
have better
entire
textures
area,
and stuff with
and like, you're telling me no one can get in?
I'm gonna say like, check this point in my stream later, and you'll see how much I actually see cleared.
Bro, this is a minor inconvenience. Definitely
Yeah, according to this
Mm.
amazing torch I have, your assumption is correct.
Where'd Layuma go?
Is that torch correct?
That's it. I'm done with this. I'm about to dig straight down. See you in hell. We're already in hell. Be quiet. Da-da-da. Bye.
Wait, why is there a hole randomly?
Yo, Cyan, just let me know when we're done with this world, okay? Since you said I'm next, I'm not sure how long these take. I think this is like my first official prefab, touring from the beginning. Even though I've seen you in past events.
I mean, normally like we'll have everybody respawn, so it's pretty obvious.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hmm?
The emotes.
Yes.
Oh, the emotes. I thought they were gestures.
So squids are gestures, mine are emotes. But that's the same idea.
Oh. Is there a download for that?
The shader portion, no. The inventory, yes.
No, just for the emotes and gestures.
Well,
I don't mind. I want to make events myself, like for world hopping, like not with like you guys, but with like some of my friends. So yeah.
so I mean, like I said, the shader is not available, but like, I'm just using it, Shishi's inventory system that makes it so you can turn on and off props.
Oh, okay, I see.
Shishi's inventory system is good. It's way easier than trying to do it manual.
Well, I mean, I started it through his, but then I just manually did the rest because it's just like, I didn't want one object per emote, so I just took the style of the animation.
Okay, how did you people set stuff on fire? I'm the one with the touch here.
This is the nether. Everything's on fire.
Everything is on fire.
No,
Fire
from what
is really hot.
I'm seeing, this is the only spot on fire.
Well, come on, it's the campfire. We just gotta hang out.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Always stand in the campfire. That's option 2.
He's good at it.
Just burn.
Would you do no, bad. No.
Technically, my model is of a demon, so I don't know. How would demons react to fire?
Bro, be gone.
No idea.
Haha!
Oh my god, a light in the middle of your face.
Wait, is he actually destroying it?
Fires with a pickaxe. I'm gonna try that in the real world.
You also have a line in the middle of your face.
Wait, I do?
I became an expert at seeing lines. Yeah, there's a line. It's hard to see, but I became an expert. My face has that also in the middle of my face is a line. Depends. It's hard to see, but I became an expert at seeing it.
I mean, I'm just seeing like standard lighting here, but like I know every shader just like sometimes like draws like a 1 pixel border.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a 1 pixel line, like 1 pixel pretty much missing that you can see straight through, like a 1.
I don't know how to fix that, but there's a lot of things that do it.
Apparently, apparently using an outline shader helps.
I mean, it can, but yeah, it's time to respawn.
Yeah.
Then come back, but it should be ready by
Because
then.
like most people don't see
Cyber circle.
At least most people
We
don't
have 2
see lines
squids.
and faces. I just became an expert at seeing it because I always see it in my own model.
Oh. So it's time to move on?
Is Antron. Yeah, we're moving on.
There we go.
You guys, is Antron here?
He should be. Maybe he hasn't seen the respawn yet.
I have torch.
Wow.
He was in the nether. I don't know where he went.
He's not in the world
Do you have the
anymore.
respawn on now?
What? He just asked me if it was time to move on.
Whoops, that's not it. Okay. So, Antron.
Oh, wait, he's right here then, I guess.
Antron here?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he is in there somewhere.
Okay.
So long to
If
live,
anybody knows
everybody.
where Antron is,
Can we find Antron?
we'll come to Charlotte's World next. Otherwise, we're going to skip him for now.
You did your I'm gonna do mine.
It's 243.
Okay, at this point, I guess we'll have to. Like,
Yeah, that's
Oh, now I see. I'm sorry.
The nether's in a different dimension, so.
Are they in the nether?
Okay.
no, he's right here. There we are.
I am here. Alright, everyone.
There we go. Okay.
Attention. So this next track will be a Mario Kart world of your choice, based off popular democracy. So the games these range around 0 megabytes to 30 megabytes. So the games I have for Mario Kart for Worlds are from Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Kart DS, and Mario Kart Wii. So what do you guys want?
Double
DS? Double Dash?
I've only played Double Dash.
DS.
I hear Double Dash.
Just pick one.
Alright.
I guess.
Let me move out of the way.
You're at spawn, by the way. You might want to go further.
Understood.
This is gonna be hard to load since the amount of lag, but that's fine.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I hate this.
Sorry, Cyan. It just is lag. Oh, some world loading. Mine should load
Oh.
soon. Mario Double Dash.
I'm getting 24 FPS on
Let's
purpose.
see. Wario Coliseum, Waluigi Stadium, Baby Park.
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want.
I just have the
Alright.
waiting.
Understood.
This one.
What about 1080 Ti?
Oh wait.
Wait, don't. It's invite. Please check it. Invite plus. So friends plus.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's two. Oh, there he goes. Okay, now we can.
This is not public yet, so you're all lucky.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this is early access.
Community meetup usually is.
Hi, Cyan.
This world is full still with 40 people already left, and there's still so many people here. We probably have hit. We're still full.
Wait, you say 40 people left, or?
We have 40 people left, and the world is still full. We hit the max.
Wait, we're hard capped?
We were hard capped.
Yeah.
Portal's gone, by the way, Squid.
Okay.
Well, technically we're over hard cap because we have multiple moderators in this room.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I'll crash the same way as you
I've heard
did.
that is how it works. They don't count toward the hard cap. So we could have been like.
I didn't know that was true.
I don't know who's in yet.
Because I know, like,
That was a rumor or not, though.
I don't think it is, because there was an event that, like, we tried to go with Rubik, and he couldn't get in either.
Oh, okay, then no.
It's everyone but Rubik.
Who is in?
Not banned.
Who's in the other instance?
I called dibs.
Did Squid manage to make it in, or is he? No, he's still here.
No, not yet.
I'm friends with the I made friends with the guy who made the world today.
I'm friends with the creator if anyone wants to join off me.
Who is that?
Okay, I'm joining. I'll see you guys there. We hit the max. Wow. Wait, I'm mute or yelling into the mic. Should I turn myself down? Because I have volume for both people and myself.
But thanks to Udon, I could probably do something.
So I'd lose tracking.
So yeah.
Somebody's controlling the vehicle, but they're not in it.
So, okay.
Yeah, I
So
told
one
you
of the
that's how you
issues.
press exit.
Yeah, so one of the issues is with the old cart prefabs is ownership, and so the not bad cars prefab
Sound is gonna die.
is got a lot of stuff in there to make sure that like when you exit and get back in one again, you properly take ownership, because otherwise you end up the thing where like other people will be driving cars that other people are in.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, he's always
maybe thanks to
yelling.
Udon. Maybe I should make it when you press respawn, it automatically changes it. I'm not sure how I can do that, because all I know how to do with Udon is rotate cubes.
Okay.
That's fair.
Right now, if you go into the boost panels, it locks you, and you cannot interact with the cart. You have to respawn out of it.
Oh, the boost panels? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This isn't pop, so this is trash. I can see this as a progress world where I can update on it. So to me,
With Fred.
this looks fine, but I can add a lot more. So yeah, it's like progress. I don't care if it's the best. I just care if I can do better. So it's steps. I just want this to be drivable for people to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
The previous ones because
Oh
they
my
were
God.
Tony.
No, I came because I didn't come because I had these instantly.
Alright, let's give this a try.
I can't sit in the couch, but
some people right now they might have like.
Did it turn off?
How do you drive these things?
Any questions?
Is it not going? Oh, I
don't
believe
know
there's
how
an
to make it
ownership
move.
issue. Did somebody have this before you?
So there's basically like the original carts probably don't like reset properly.
Exit button on that. I can't get off of myself.
Wait, you're still here? What?
This car was flipped upside down.
But yeah, like I guess yeah, when people respawn, those cars never reset, so they just broken.
Nice.
One of the reasons, you know, we had to make not pet cars.
Yeah. Speaking of your not bad cars, I tried that out, and apparently the standard asset is no longer in the Unity store.
That actually changed recently. It should be back. There's like 2 cars just jittering right here, so I don't know what's going on.
I got flipped upside down now.
Oh no.
Wait! Are you literally just place-spacing your way? What are you doing?
I am because I own the green cart. I gotta go hit the exit button on it. No,
There we go. Hey, hey.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Wait!
Let me hit the exit button. Let me hit
Stop moving it! Stop moving!
Stop, stop.
待ってください。
Exit doesn't work. Reset doesn't work.
Wait, don't move. Let me hit the exit button. Let me hit it. There. Okay, now you can use it.
Well, somebody, he still hasn't now.
Do I still have it?
No, somebody does.
You into this. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I came here and I saw the carts, I'm like, oh no.
This is one of those, you know, we own the database. We can put comments on there.
Yes. Let's. Can someone ping me somewhere to remind me to update the database to take the cart prefab down, or at least comment on it? It's
So-
basically, yeah.
So is this an issue with like SDK2 compatibility, or is
Nope,
this?
nope, this is
Because you keep
just-
saying udon. Is
It
this
has nothing to
SDK3?
do with Udon. It is everything. So the old cart prefab, at one point, something VRChat changed, and the way that you transfer ownership with the driving was broken for a long time, which is why we did the not bad cars prefab.
Okay.
So basically,
Yeah, so
the VRChat
that one
updated and these
works
cars
fine.
broke.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he's just using an old vehicle
Fix my
prefab.
controller at some time.
That
There
it
we
works
go.
fine if you're by yourself, but if you're in a group and two people use a car, it doesn't give up ownership. So then you both try to drive it at the same time.
Okay.
I see.
Wait, did that happen in my MotorStorm world? When you guys like tried to, when you tried to like drive the car between two people, two people tried to like take the steer or something.
So I think,
If the go ahead.
I was gonna say, for this one specifically, the issue is that when you exit the chair, it doesn't turn off the cars. And so because you still have ownership, like, you just using your joystick will also move the car. Like, that's the issue here. If 2 people sit in the chair, technically that'll happen, but with not bad cars, like, when anybody gets off the chair, you turn it off for yourself. So it's like, it won't, like, we try to make it so, like, you can never have the car, like, scripts on when you are not in it.
Oh, because from what when I use your prefab and I set them up to the cars that I have in the MotorStorm world, like as soon as the person like leaves the vehicle, it immediately goes like the engine's off and that person doesn't have control of the car anymore. So that's how it's supposed to work, I take
Yes.
it.
Yes, but you have to literally manually set that up in the triggers. The vehicle script has nothing to do with the chair. You have to set that up yourself, right? And so the not bad cars prefab has that set up.
I did a sneaky way of using your prefab for my Motorstorm world. It's literally what I did was I kind of just took the body of your car off, plus the wheel mesh off, and then I put my wheels.
I don't think we're actually going to just ban him. He's probably blacklisted from showing
Hopefully
worlds.
easy for people to just dump in their own visuals that way. Yeah.
That's pretty much it, yeah. And then obviously I tuned out like the torque and power and whatnot according to each vehicle, and then, well, you saw what happened. Everyone went,
yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Awesome. Also, I tested the Motorstorm world with the update without me having to change anything in the editor, and I thought to myself, okay, before I push it to 2018, I want to see how my world will run without touching the world at all while the update has been put in. So I went into the Motorstorm world. Everything runs exactly the way it should, which I was shocked about. Like I didn't have to touch it or anything.
Yeah. No, I know they did. They tested the vehicles for the update. I know they did that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
A lot of closed beta testing in the not bad cars world.
Yes. Well, because like moving stations and sync and everything, like there's a lot going on there.
I need to rejoin right now because Fiona's stuck at spawn for me.
Oh no.
But it's already at full, so I can't rejoin.
Wait, we're maxed again?
Most likely going to be.
Oh
you
no.
can tell him to go home and request, and he can get back that way. Yeah.
Yeah, he could go home and
minutes and
request.
we're moving anyways.
Oh, is that our time? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 10 minutes pretty soon.
Rise
I think 10 minutes is a good time for this world.
At least you didn't put audio on the cars.
Yes?
I can hear you, Suna.
Oh, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I was just randomly.
Sorry, when you say
Randomly.
Power to get to. My headset is broken again. I don't even know
Oh,
how
no.
I'm running here. I have like half the cables not even connecting. I was actually having a voltage off, but
Time
it
to
has
move on.
to be
Audio
at
burn.
the end.
Oh, what just happened? So Valgan was the person. Yeah, Valgan, you are next. Right here, for me at least.
Downside.
You want to drop a portal? Drop a portal?
Yep, sure.
These servers are 1 meter long.
Yep, okay.
I can barely see.
You can explain it, but let's do it once we're in the world.
I know, I understand.
Yep.
I have
Green will
really short cable.
Waiting for that portal here.
No, invite plus, come on.
Wait for it to spawn.
Oh, is that?
Tell people this is here.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, it's invite plus.
Everybody, portal.
Hotel.
Science jumping.
I'm jumping because people are over there.
I'm gonna go in.
Please go in.
I'm good. Yeah.
I guess it's gonna go in.
We have so many.
So many people. 80 people.
75 people.
41. Nice.
Yeah, 40.
Yep, we are maxed. We have hit the cap. No.
Yeah, it's full. That's not sinking.
I drove around the track and then eventually my car just vanished and stopped working.
Not surprised. Probably wasn't moving for somebody else. I forgot to put this up. Oops.
Still having a lot of those personally. I think I went one so far.
No, like purely now at this point, it's the audio crash that we know about. It's just yeah.
Is that related with it?
Yes. It's the most.
This is such a huge event. I'm glad this didn't take too long, but I need to turn my sounds on. There we go, people talking.
choose an audio track based on the magnitude.
My kiosk castle.
This is Udon. This is a replacement for the sound that I've been
She
working
can
on.
throw it like at the carnival riding.
I don't hear anything yet.
No, you're not. Yep, everything's local.
What is the sound really quiet or?
Yep.
Yeah, turn it all the way up to 100.
Oh, yeah.
So, is it just doing collision, or is it doing velocity-based collision with a sound library like FizzSound does?
Correct. Yep. It has. I'm using 5 different audio clips, depending on low, medium, or high impact, and then it also scales volume and pitch depending on the
Ridiculous,
collision
just
intensity.
throwing objects.
And if you throw an object into the air really quick, it will do a like it's blowing through the air. That was a bit harder to
I can't hear it.
Yeah, you might need to find a quieter corner.
And are you gonna prefab it?
Yeah. I plan to like put out. However, I'm waiting for the instantiated objects losing components issue to go away.
I went to bed at
These objects, it won't do anything because it loses its Udon behavior. So I'm just waiting for that, and then I'll pop it out.
That didn't do anything.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can hear the whoosh.
This is just like it plays.
Yep, this is physical collision.
Cyan.
Yes.
Was my world after this one or after another one? Like, how was the order again?
You were after Vixel. So we have High,
Vixel, yeah, no
Akalink,
problem.
Vixel, then you.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a jar on someone's head.
So when an object fell off the world and respawned, it hit at the force of several thousand kilos of TNT.
Wait.
It's quite something to listen to.
I want to hear this. How do you do it?
It was not limited at all.
Just hitting stuff.
No, based off what you were saying, was it just like if you throw something off the world, it just like has a really massive like respawn sound? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like Momini experimented with this in the Udon post beta.
Hmm.
She, when something fell off and respawned, it just hit respawn at the.
Is it possible to do that with this?
Issue here.
What was
You
that?
don't get that issue here because respawning objects doesn't work right now.
Nice.
If an object falls off the world and you set it to be either destroy or respawn, it ignores both of those.
I bet it's probably because it doesn't have object sync on it. Because they removed it in Escapade 3.
Wait, but that's not the case. Like Scruffy had a test world that was written in Udon, and it respawned when they hit the respawn height. Like if you threw an item off, it respawned.
Did it have object
I don't
sync?
think
Like
you
how
put
old ago was
actual
this?
objects to that. Very new. I think
Okay.
you put Udon behaviors on them to objects to sync them.
Hmm.
So Udon has a sync checkbox.
Right.
True, but if an object isn't synced, it should still respawn, right?
Do you want to talk
yeah,
to
that's the whole bug, I think.
tell VR Phil what your thing is?
Wait, what now?
Yeah, what's your...
So this is a replacement for FizzSound that I'm trying out. Basically, it plays different audio clips depending on how hard it interacts with something else. Right now I have 5 audio clips for low, medium, and high collision impacts. And it'll adjust pitch and volume depending on how hard the impact is as well. It also has a soaring through the air sound, which is a little bit quiet at the moment. I also didn't want to make anything too loud because then it'll just get annoying. But if you want to test out that, you can go over to like a quiet corner and chuck something in the air. And it'll go whoosh.
That's really cool though, so you're taking objects and attaching sound based on how they hit other objects, and then based on moving them alone. I see a lot of uses from that in people's worlds.
One thing I've always wanted to do, FizzSound was relatively difficult to set up, unfortunately, but I would love, if this is easy to set up, to actually create a sound library in the database is one of the things I always wanted to do, because one of the things that's difficult about FizzSound as well is just finding the sound library, because you need 5 clips per material and all that kind of stuff, or was it 3, at least 3 clips per material.
Yeah,
So.
you can for this you can have like a minimum of 1 audio piece if you want, and then just let the volume and pitch auto adjust it.
Oh my god,
The way I'm doing it right now is I have the one Udon behavior, and I put everything into that, and then I make a prefab of that. And if I ever want to have that on another object, I just copy the information from that Udon behavior onto the new one, the new object, because it already has all the audio lined up on it. So I guess all you'd really have to do is have a blank object as a prefab in a folder with all the audio files, and then you would
How are you
have it.
handling your sources? Do you have a constantly active source?
I
Do you...
have, when you put an Udon behavior on it, there's no other audio on it. So on spawn, like on start, it'll spawn a new audio source that is set to be a child of it, so it follows it. And that audio source basically is used for a bunch of play one shots. And that audio source also doesn't have the VRC spatializer thing, because if it does, if it's making sound and is outside of the max distance that you can hear it, it'll randomly suddenly peak and be really loud to you. Despite it being outside of your distance. I couldn't figure out how to resolve that issue without just removing the component itself. This seems to be working perfectly fine without it, so I'm just ignoring it for now.
I think the only issue with that, like not having the component, is just it becomes quieter.
Yeah.
The spatial audio?
If you don't have it, all the sounds are just quieter. But apparently having it just makes it like bad.
If you know the size of the object, I guess maybe just the spheres, and you know what it provides, are you able to maybe communicate the transforms of the object, the child object, with the resource so that it has a more realistic point of impact?
I'm dishing.
Oh, you mean like,
I was just expecting
if
a
I
hiccup,
can
not a burp.
move the audio source to the point of impact.
Sorry about that.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'll have to see if I can get impact, if I can get collision point. And if I can, that's perfectly something I can do.
I can't actually manage to...
You know what you can do if you make it public? Like make a testing that's just a bottle toss.
I mean, that's what it sounded like.
Like a test map for bottle toss, yeah. It's like the sound and then how the blocks are stacked. It was actually like playing bottle toss. It's like
Yeah, barely should.
that's like a good thing for a good demo scene bottle toss. That can look a bit better than this. Bundled of, like, it can be pretty nice being bundled as how to explain of like as explain how it could be nice bottle.
I like Rubik's. I like Rubik's idea of having it move the audio source to the collision point, because if I can get collision point, then I can like have one of it on this table, and if I hit it here, I'll be able to hear like wood table sound right here as well.
You should be able to. Like collisions have like point as one of the options.
Right.
I don't know if there's more than
hadn't
one
even,
though.
like, heard of it, so if I can look into it, then I can perfectly do that.
That will make it even nicer.
But it definitely does have it.
Okay.
It would make it nicer because that would make minigames like feel realistic because of the sounds.
Oh, where'd Squid go? Yeah, we see a couple people. Yes, because like that's the spawn point. I can see a couple people just stuck right here for me, so it's like, okay.
Because if we could gather around 5, right over here, guys. Because if we could all gather over here, that'd be awesome.
Hello, I'm gonna show the own world I'm working on. I'm trying to make my own world like a reflection of myself, so there's a bit of Udon in there. And also, some of you may know I pole dance in VR. And so there's a purple room. I checked with Squid and Fox now, so it should be fine. And I combine this with my growing passion for shaders and development to try to create a pole that has a bit of artistic value. So I'm gonna drop a photo now.
Put the jumping in there as well.
Great, we're going pole dancing.
Desktop players have double jump. Yep, there we go. Why is like the special character got a thicker outline?
This portal is not loading for me.
It looks like. Just gotta give it time.
I like that
I'm
you
not
forgot
gonna
to
say
tell
what that
people
eye
that
looks
desktop
like.
players have double jump here.
Ready? 7 more people. 5 more people. 4 more people.
How are you, Cyan?
4 more people. 3 more people. 2 more people. 1 more people. 1 more. 1 more.
And that's the end.
What am I looking for?
I mean, I never saw the world.
How many people?
My menu is so slow, I can't even accept this friend request.
70, 78.
We have 69 or had, but like the last 2 worlds, like we were like maxed. We were at capped.
The menu is so slow, I can't interact with it.
More nices.
Yeah.
We had 80 people at that point. People have dropped off a little bit, but it's still. That's not that. Not this. So this one we had 69. The one before that we were capped at 80. Nice.
Like social was
One more time.
Okay, who's in there?
Rubik.
I just got one from Miss
The menu just takes so long to load now.
Rubik just over there.
Heard my name?
Let's request.
There we go. I'm joining in step.
Like super slow.
No, Rubik isn't in there yet.
He was, but my menu is just not updating.
Yeah, it is like.
Can you?
Yeah. It's one of the reasons a lot of people
Kian, how many friends do you have in your friends list?
If you can.
Well, I'm looking at my like, I guess my favorites menu here, and it's just like that's not updating their location. Okay, Rubik is finally updated.
Yeah, apparently it depends on how many friends you have. The more you have, the more it breaks.
I have,
And I have
probably too many of
500, so I'm
those.
kind of screwed.
Yeah, I also have around that.
It takes all 5 minutes for me, so.
Oreo doesn't show the friend status.
It also says in private world, and I can't join.
Yeah.
High's room. Okay, I can join now. I'll see you guys. Phone buzz. Well, why is there like no lighting right here?
Like repeats the cycle
Hey,
when
Cyan.
you cross
Hi.
the other side from here.
Cyan, can you look at Discord real quick?
I did. It's been pointed out already.
Also, hey.
Okay.
Good. You can move the nodes, and then when you do, everyone lags.
Oh, you already responded. Never mind. I'll send you an invite.
Yes, so it's still a work in progress. I'm have to make it a bit dreamlike. And so
My ping is 150.
No hand.
My ping is not. Having issues with the door.
His forehead is gone.
No, it's.
This is okay. Everything's fine.
It's made for me.
Oh wait, I missed it.
This is all I need for my whole idea.
There's no jump.
Trees just shaking in the wind.
Oh, you're not supposed to jump. No wonder.
Hello.
Hello. I need to read the chat because I have it right.
Look at all of those trees, man.
It's just a community meetup.
Okay.
Stuff like this makes. They're like
No, it's all over VRChat. Basically, world builders like show off stuff that they're doing here.
What is all this?
Like this is a world that's still in development of a person.
I wish I could like fully see what this is.
Hey.
Hello?
And it comes back.
That's
It's
like-
oh no, it's connected to everything. I'm scared.
It's the performance problem. They just don't update every frame. That's if you're asking about that. I think. Oh, that's a good question. They look like cylinders.
Geometry. Yeah, weird. That's odd. That's not
Did you use a shader to make the line renderers have 3D? They look like cylinders.
No, it's just a texture. A material with a special shape.
Really?
There's nothing special about it.
I get it. I think I know. They are in flat, but they. I think.
So this is how I've met everyone in my friend list. So
I'm amazed that you like wrote down and remember all of this.
I was mapping them over time.
A few days ago.
I have a
problem is, like, if I want to
I have a
make
book
a,
with a lot of arrows like this one.
like,
So if you come over
1200
here,
nodes.
Oh.
you can see that
Oh, you were asking me about that.
Yeah, I joined the community meetup because of this tabby.
Oh yeah, because I remember hearing.
I was in the dancing community. Yeah.
I mean, it's just fun watching all this.
So I want to make it work.
So wait, your first community meet, or yeah, the first time you joined was in December? Or a year ago?
Where'd they go?
Oh, I'm lagging so bad. Okay.
Yeah, my frames are low.
I remember the first time I met I was a cockroach model. It was like curious
Is this
about
when, like when and where I got friends?
Yes, like this is like how he met people, like from context, like
Yeah.
like this is detailed and impressive.
Open source intelligence.
I don't even know that it is. It
this
is.
kind of dedication to something. Maybe
Well-
then I wouldn't have.
I don't even know that I could have like figured this out on my for myself.
I mean, if you wrote it down from the beginning, you could have, but it's just like there's so many ways.
Everyone send him a friend request. Ha.
Ask about lighting.
Oh, there's a meet. I met him in January. Or I don't think I met. I think I friended him in January after he showed up at.
Oh, is that what it is? Like this is the dates that you sent the friend requests. Okay.
That's what I'm assuming. Yeah.
But they did it when you turn around.
That was on the beta as well. That was on the beta for a long time. Yeah, it was. I think it was just a.
Oh, you can move them?
The new IK.
I don't think this is all of them. I don't have interacts for them.
No, just that one.
Some name like pizza.
You can move it.
Also, only some of the pickups.
Why is it just Jordan?
For a reason.
Coronavirus president speech. Oh wait, there's more to this world. Like, what's going on over here?
22 hand sanitizers around the house at any given time.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's like just because we're not in a pandemic,
here.
it's like, yeah. It's like only in the, like do we have to
Diaries over time.
Wait, did you turn off jump in here? Oh, no, there just never was jump. Okay. I remember jumping over there or something. I just stood on the table.
Yeah. I just wanted to force people to go through this woods.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Most of the names are familiar.
most.
I'm surprised when you order a pizza, they don't bring it like a
I don't think Jordo's here. Hi.
Somewhere. Oh, like the physical Zerder? Yeah, he's not here.
Is anyone else?
He said he didn't sleep well.
Wait, people are desyncing, so I heard Squid say my name, but I don't know if he's not next to me.
Yeah. I forgot about like 50% of my friends by now.
Wait, say that again. I'm gonna walk over here.
You are not in front of Cyan as far as I can tell.
Cyan, are you desyncing right now?
I don't know if I'm desyncing or you desyncing, but yes.
I'm absolutely desyncing. Okay, we're
Okay.
gonna go back to the hub.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm desynced because I don't think anyone's responding to me. Wait, do you see me here?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a bun bun.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna respawn the people who have not. For those who actually can see this. Okay. Some people have desynced. We're probably going to join back on the Meetup hub. And so for those a part of the event, we'll have to click the link again. So I guess everybody here is part of this.
Yeah, looks like
it. I don't think we are.
Can
Yeah.
somebody go there so that?
Squid should probably be there, but I mean, you could just click on the website and get the invite. Okay, I just gave myself an invite. Okay, so for those who haven't heard, people are desyncing in this world. We are joining back on the Meetup hub world. So I will be there. You can. My menu's not even showing my invite. Okay, there it is. But yeah, I'll be there so you can join off of me.
You're syncing fine for me, by the way.
Squid desynced.
Let other people know.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very any Udon in there. I mean, the Udon only starts on initialization.
I don't think it's Udon. It's just like we have so many people in here.
Okay.
I don't blame your world. It's the
Did you-
people.
Did you guys get the bot to make the announcements on the event server, or no?
Not yet, but I think Squid already left. So I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Oh, okay, I'll follow on Squid then.
Is my blue status not working for people? What is this? Enjoy them while they last. It's gonna be gone in 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Cyan,
Hi.
since I was lagging out so quick, I just returned to my home, and the process of getting to my home was 0 out of 0, fade to black, 4 times in a row before it finally loaded.
Make a Kenny. Okay, I don't know what it is. Like, my blue status is not working. People are just still requesting off me.
Yeah, doesn't sync.
I think that they might be delayed because when I tried to join you first, it still said you were in the Minecraft area.
So it's like blue status depends on if they see you in the correct instance, which is like the menu right now is super delayed. That seems bad.
Yeah, doesn't talk to it.
So it's like, I'm on blue so I don't have to hit the accept button, but it's like I'm still just hitting the accept button.
I was kind of hoping Gally would be here today. I haven't seen him. I need to bug him about stuff.
I haven't seen him at the event in a while.
Oh, there we go. Frame.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Bun.
Well, that was a thing.
That was a thing.
That was definitely
What was that?
What?
It wasn't.
Before I left the world, I heard Meetabsky scream from inside the wall, "I love you, Kala," and I was like, "What?"
There were a couple of moments where we could see you from behind the wall.
I'm sure that was a statement based on nothing but glamorous personality traits.
Fiona has been stuck at spawn for every world I have been at this meetup.
Really?
This is probably why I
Yeah,
use these
like
models.
just her
Han
as
and
well.
Anna now.
I know I've seen a couple of people, but not all of them.
I've seen her
What do you
move in some worlds, but the last world she
gonna
did
do?
moving for me. But in the
You know what they do here though?
the Mario Kart world, I saw Fiona move.
Oh yeah, that was the one I first actually noticing it, but I think it was also like the Minecraft one as well.
Pull me back in to hurt me more.
No, wait, I'm not a monster. Holy shit, dude, no.
Lag checking.
I mean, you do have a resemblance to those guys.
Peeps call me a monster.
It's like 2 seconds.
A monster? Cheese?
A month.
A month?
Look, I still have my camera up, and you look really creepy behind me, crouching like that.
Crouching? Oh, me.
That's all I see on this screen. Oh, gee, no.
Paula.
How do I?
Suna is looking for you.
Oh god. Oh god.
Suna is apparently looking for you. He asked me if you were here.
Who? I don't know the name.
Who?
Tasuna? VR? Tasuna VR?
Suna! Yeah, I mean...
I'm back.
Hey?
He's back. In black?
Yeah, because like in the last world he was like right behind you and he was like, where's Koala?
I desynced, went back to my home world, was stuck on 30 frames, so I decided to restart everything. That took 3 attempts.
So you told me
my space calibrator wouldn't restart.
I just don't see the person.
I love
I don't think they're here.
40 frames.
Cool.
Yeah, things can be synced.
Make a version of this avatar without dynamic mode. So it doesn't...
So wait, is Fiona stuck at spawn for anybody else too?
No,
Do I need to
she
respawn?
just spawned like seconds ago.
No, she's been there for a little bit. She's just not moving.
No, she's still there for me as well.
Okay.
Like she literally just spawned, but she didn't move yet. I think she's probably sorting something out. Yeah. Also, I think from what I'm seeing, I think VR Phil had enough of our shenanigans.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna do that while you guys, like what I just typed, while you guys are in the next world.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna let Akka, you ready to talk or?
I'm desyncing hard.
Are you there?
He's there. He's there. I should get the panel real quick. Squid, why are you disappearing?
Am I disappearing again?
I'm seeing the weird. I might be. I don't know what's causing it because I keep seeing you like jump down.
Significantly smaller too.
I don't.
Disappearing for me.
I don't think it is that specifically. I don't know what causes it though.
Okay. Well, I thought that's what it was because mine was normally larger.
Wait, mine is pretty big though.
If you want to stand in the center.
How you doing?
Suna wants you to know that he can't see you.
Okay. Akka Link, hello.
It might be because of the number.
Can Akka hear you or?
Wait, Akalin, can you hear me? Can you hear Squid?
Yeah, I see you, Slade. Alright.
He can't see Squid. Okay. Are you ready to show off your world? Okay. Wait. I'm gonna say try the center. Squid just disappeared real quick. Hold on. Yeah. If you want to explain real quick, see if it's open. It's not. Hold on, we need to turn the voice. Where's Squid? She's stuck at spawn for me. You're really quiet. Let me turn on the voice volume.
It's not working.
Is Akka talking? I can't hear them.
Let's see, where's my game?
There we go.
Oh. It should be enabled now.
Okay, it's working.
Yeah, much
All right, good. Hello, everyone. So this is the start of a little adventure. Well, I mean, it's little at the moment. It's an adventure map. It's on an island, so get yourselves in some beachwear, and then we'll, and then just it's all local. So just go and you'll start by searching for rocks. There's a indicator to indicate how many rocks you have left. So I shall start by dropping the portal.
I heard beachwear.
Cyan.
Hi.
Be sure to get into your beachwear, okay?
You know, this is where I can comment. This is my beachwear.
Oh.
I always wear a hoodie.
So I guess I guess we're just gonna be the two hoodie guys out there.
California?
No.
I'm out of this.
I'm from Florida. I would still wear a hoodie.
Oh. Listen, I don't get half naked anywhere.
I guess me and Cyan are gonna be the hoodie buddies.
I just never uploaded a version with like a bathing suit.
Three more.
One more.
One more. Last pass is done.
Holy shit.
Portal is full. Join to friend.
That's what I'm trying to find.
I hope this is a good beach. I was searching for beaches earlier. That sounded like I was searching for
Wait, was it invite or friends plus? I didn't see.
I didn't see either. There's just zero.
Who are we joining on?
World ID.
I'm requesting off Aqualink.
Did they go through the portal? Okay.
Who?
The world is full, isn't it? So I'm just gonna go ahead and
Him.
It could be me because I have my volume turned way
I found it, but
all the people talking.
Okay.
Yeah, requesting off Aqualink. He's way
Same.
too close to the start of the list.
Oh.
Oh, it's the grassy grass.
Some bright lights. That's your bathing suit avatar?
This is the only avatar I have that is in bathing suits.
Squiddy is beautiful.
Wait, so where's Aqualink? Is he still here? Alright, I guess I'm gonna go see if I can find him up here. Wait, is Aqualink here? We're supposed to click. Wait, you saw him? Wait, Aqualink, do you want to give a quick, explanation of what's going on? Just click rocks. Oh.
It says, it says I think 5. How many rocks are there?
Okay. So, we just gotta go around clicking rocks.
Hey, Genesis, I sent you a friend request on Discord.
I got it. I got it.
Awesome. Okay. I'll send you a couple messages.
What's my sound level set to? 100. Okay.
Yeah, but with like tall grass, it's way harder.
I would say that's a little loud compared to the rest. Did everybody already grab those? For those joining in, find the rocks and click them. Hi.
I was thinking, as we move forward, then Udon becomes, well, once there's been a few more Udon updates,
maybe we should do like an Udon special meetup where we kind of focus on getting Udon worlds.
Focus on like only showing off Udon worlds.
In a way, yeah. Like we can have others, but the primer is just Udon worlds, so they get pushed first, and then the other worlds get afterwards.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good idea. I'm not sure like how to best like explain that to people though. Hmm?
Hey, Cyan. I was on the top of that rock looking for you, and then I saw you laying on the beach, and I was like, "Oh, there's Cyan." I ran up to it. Turns out it's cardboard Cyan laying on the ground.
Shut up.
Cardboard cutout, just laying on the ground.
Always gotta watch out for imposters.
Yep. You know I've got an imposter. Hmm?
How are you today?
Good. Big meetup.
Also, I've been watching your videos, and they've been very useful in helping me learn how to make worlds.
That's great. I need to go back and update more of them.
Yes.
I tried to make
The sacred text.
I tried to make a tutorial the other day, but then I realized I hate reading from a script.
Speaking of your
Do you
videos, I'm
script your
behind on.
tutorial sign?
Somewhat, yes. Yes, I do script them.
If you start with in this tutorial,
Look at the very
I'm guessing
like,
it is script.
look at the bottom corner and check the time.
I was showing you.
In this
Just watch the
tutorial,
time
I
in the
will be showing
tutorials.
you yours.
They all, the halfway point is always the same. Following scripting rules. This tutorial.
Yeah, but speaking of your videos, though, I am behind on watching the community meetup. I need to really catch up.
You joined them. Why do you need to watch them?
Because I like to watch them. I like to see what's going on. Because, like, yeah, a lot of the
Oh,
time when
what
I'm
just
here, I
happened?
don't
My
even pay
frames
attention
just
to what's going on in the
dropped.
world.
I
I'm
didn't
just
do
hanging out with
anything and
friends.
I'm at 11 now.
Hello.
I know, everything just
rip
suddenly
Cyan, I
died.
guess.
What the fuck?
Everything's normal for me, but I'm not in VR, so who knows?
Over there, hang on.
Completely invisible.
Or maybe my internet's too slow and I haven't downloaded the latest problem.
I don't know. I think it's weird. Like, why would it just all of a sudden drop?
I have an idea. I have an idea.
There might be
Check your
the
menu.
accidental blocking bug.
That's what I was about to say. You might want to check the menu and see if you accidentally
can't.
blocked him.
I can't.
Hey, I need to do an exercise montage.
It's back now. I don't know what just happened. It's back. Okay. I'm gonna go find more rocks. Oh, wait, what?
Quick question.
Yes?
Would it be inappropriate to put something up on the prefabs database if it was a link to a paid booth page?
We would have to discuss that one. I don't think we are, like, if there's a free version, it's fine. If it's purely paid, I don't know if we're allowing that. Because, like, some people have, like,
that's what I figured.
done, like, Patreon-based links, and, like,
Yeah.
we basically said, like, we don't want that specifically, but Red Sim has both a free and a paid version, and, like, we have allowed that, but that has been kind of, like, questionable.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. We might need, like, another section of, like, you know, paid links or something, so people know if something is paid. I don't know. We'll have to discuss that with the mods.
Yeah. I've just been trying to, like, monetize some of the things we were doing, and Fiona was like, "Oh, are you gonna put the audio thing up?" And I was like, "Yeah, technically."
Yeah.
What happened? I don't see Fiona. Where's Fiona?
I saw her up there. I don't know where she's now.
Nah, so you go.
Hmm. But okay, I'm gonna go look for rocks. Stuff 3 left.
It's Emily's on the wall.
Oh, there's one over there.
Are you also on rock collecting duty, or else?
Yeah, I have lost one.
Is there a rock down here? Why is there so many? There is!
Oh, it's in the water.
Oh yeah, the last one. Nice.
Oh, that dropped my frames. So much. Oh, my frames are back finally.
I see a keyhole. I see a keyhole.
How do you go in the keyhole then?
Wait, is that it?
I keep on somewhere.
Rocks on the ground? Oh!
Good question.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Where's Aqualink?
Is he still here?
I need a good place to meditate and balance.
Oh.
So I need this world for later.
So when I got lost.
Oh, there's a key over there. Oh wait, we have to figure out how to get it out? Or no?
There we go.
Wait, there's a keyhole?
Hey, where's Akalink? You guys know?
Nope.
Some secret?
He might be at the end already.
The molecule last found, it spawns on the big rock, which is why I went to do it.
Where's the green one? I need the green one.
Oh, okay.
The last rock I hit was the one in the water, and the key spawned on top of the big rock on the main island.
Fuck. Okay.
It's so hard with these people.
Top and second from left.
So I couldn't find it at all. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be...
Oh, that's
the one from the second.
There's too many people here to see!
Personal space. There we go.
It doesn't work if everyone's your friend!
How do we play?
I got it. Hey.
Come on.
You purple. Is that your beach wear?
This is now my... Wait, what does this look like if I change into, like, my Fiona version?
I need to enable.
There we go! I got my color back.
Oh, you're green.
Oh, it's closer.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
And then top.
No, open the menu.
No, I know. Like, I can kind of see it.
Okay, I see now.
It's definitely closer than when I was, like, pink.
Look at Fiona's icon.
Fiona's icon? I don't know where Fiona is.
Yeah, go. No, social. Go to social and look
Oh.
at Fiona's icon.
Oh, so close. Damn it.
If I can bring it up. Is she even online?
Yeah, she's outside.
No, it doesn't show in here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
I did it. Yeah. Boom. Okay. I can't fail. Good. Boom. Okay. Open. I can't see any. Okay. Do I jump above? Go through? No.
I'm just gonna keep. God damn it, stop.
Hey.
No.
I don't wanna wait.
I did not catch most of these. Sorry.
This has changed. This is a bit different.
My frames be so low. I did not catch where that one was.
What am I looking
from
at
that
here?
list.
The nameplates don't let me know what's going on. What am I looking at?
Oh,
It's,
this shader is bad, I think. I didn't actually see where it was.
VR.
Or is it? I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, yeah, I'm not getting through this one.
I didn't remember where it was. Why can I not grab that one? Can desktop users not? Oh, that worked for me.
This one you can get.
Oh, you got a new color.
I do have a new color.
Magenta laser.
Yeah. Wait, how are you supposed to get across this?
You gotta do the puzzle.
No. Like this part. Like it's so hard to see.
No, I just jumped and ran up the wall. I just kind of kept running at it.
Oh, is it a timed one? It's timed.
Wow, way to cheat.
You might want to pop outside then turn around.
Pup? What does that mean?
Go outside.
This one's probably cool. Hold on.
The side? You mean the beginning?
So wait, is this the actual end of what's left or done?
Well, this one's like very oddly colored.
Oh, there go my frames again. Not sure what's happening.
See the entire in front of me. Complete death of frames.
Cyan's now magenta.
Yes.
Magenta laser.
My frames.
Oh, it wants us to. Oh.
How do you get out?
Shoot. Okay.
Hello, new user.
I got lost in the ocean of darkness.
Okay, when I look at those things, my
tried to
frames
catch a
drop.
shark, innocent.
Okay.
Okay. I was wondering. I'm just gonna stay out here.
I'm staying out here because I think the shader out there might need to be fixed. Aqualink, what is the shader you're using on the gym things? Yeah.
Christ.
Yes, I've been to the room.
I-
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not the room.
Where'd it
When you're
go?
back from the room.
Yeah, I know.
I needed to check if those have the grab pass. Like, those probably are really bad on performance. When I was in the other section or whatever, there also was a ton of people there. But whenever I looked at those specifically, like my frames dropped to like 11. But that just happened again. What? I don't know. Something is dropping my frames. I don't know if it's a person or it's like those something.
Okay, it's Norbian.
Yeah, that one might need to have. It just needs to set the what is it? Grab pass to like the named one.
No, it doesn't sync.
I believe that.
Which core are you?
Yeah, it has an unnamed grab pass, I
I
believe.
think this is technically the Space Core, but I just threw one of the eye textures on it.
Space is like my favorite core.
I'm reminded again why I don't come to this and I watch your stream.
The frame rate.
I'm out.
All right. See you then.
Random bugs.
True. It's not done by the same writers though, so it's a little.
It's still pretty good though. It's like Space Force Returns.
Is there
It's
much
the
else
only
in the
one.
world?
It's the only Portal
Lego
thing that I haven't
Dimensions.
played. I've even played fucking Portal Bridge Builder thing.
Let's see, Vixel.
Oh, are we moving on
Lego
then?
Dimensions is try. It's
Pixel's
pretty
right
good.
here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh my god,
There is.
this creature.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get my frames back
I'll
looking
let you tell me
directly
what
up.
the best place to drop Portal is, because I feel like portals don't work that well on slopes.
I would say you can do it on the side at
Yeah,
least.
well, we're respawning to the top. Yeah, we're
Wait, isn't this respawn?
This is way too elastic.
That's what
Okay.
I thought.
Jump down on
Alright,
this.
after you get past the flames, then what?
Yeah, this is foul.
No, you can just go like up and look towards the side and you can drop the portal.
I can't hear any voices. Do I have that bug now?
You have the bug if you can't hear us, but you know you can't tell if you can't hear us.
You look around, it just like flies around.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do the? Or do you want to speak first, or does it just go?
Yeah, I just want to tell everyone that nothing special.
No, I wonder if people are desynced. I would say, can you drop the portal and then we can just like go in, maybe? Or no, everyone's gathering now. Okay, you go ahead and speak. Go ahead, speak.
Okay.
Everyone's gathering. So it's fine.
Okay. We're going to my Metroid world. The doors don't work right now, and there's really no changes, so we probably won't be there that long. I just want to show it off because someone special might be watching. There's a small chance of that, and that's.
Okay.
You're going
Hey,
for the
Cyan,
view.
you're not as heavy as you look.
I'm weightless. That's how I'm in the air.
Wait, how heavy do you think he is?
Oh, I'd say about 490 million pounds.
Million pounds?
Okay, that's just going a bit too far, I know.
I give him a solid 180 pounds.
What's the average weight of a banana?
Aren't I less than a banana? If I'm 2 inches tall?
Hey, you want to see some magic? Watch this. Whoosh.
Holy shit, it's David Blaine.
The portal's there, but it's like, no. I'm just gonna assume you can't go in. My frames.
Portal sinking in the ground.
I don't know.
Because he was looking uphill when he posted.
Okay, so who actually went in?
Crap, I always join off of you. I don't know who joined off of.
is too small for that.
I'm gonna request off facts.
It won't be able to handle 40 plus people and you're crashing almost immediately.
Ready?
You missed a part.
I literally don't see.
We're 40 people joined in, so we have to join off of
Cyan
friends.
doesn't spawn.
I
Join
literally
and
don't
I'll
see
give
half
you
of the
an
people that are
invite.
supposed to be in here. They're not. They're just literally not here.
You might want to reload the world.
We're leaving anyway. She doesn't need to reload the world.
It's a hell of a task.
Oh, true.
I got framed again. I don't know what was going on there, but like that was really bad. Minimum frame rate? Except, you know, I'm stuck at 0. I don't know what's happening, but this is an interesting skybox. There we go. Oh, that's why. Why do I have a notification but I can't do anything about it?
Don't jump.
Oh, you get the invite request, but you cannot accept it?
Yeah. Like in the last world, I was at 11 frames, so I couldn't do anything.
Oh.
Here's another
Here's
one.
Link, like,
Here's
checking
another
if
one.
There were
Here's-
things, and
Wait
you
a
cannot
minute.
do anything.
I can't deny friend requests of people who are offline.
What?
Whoa.
What?
What? How does...
If they're offline and their icon is grayed out and I can't click them.
That is strange.
I tried to get weapon.
You know, I think there actually is a difference in my world that I didn't show off before. I just thought about it.
Oh?
But
I mean,
it's just
it
like
sounds
small.
good.
It's just like a small thing that's not really important.
Uh-oh.
So,
Okay.
Could you show off the entire thing from the edge?
Can you say that again?
That's a lot of...
Because like you're the cameraman that I watch. Can you show off the entire world? Alright, now you see there's a far room over there that has like a statue in it?
Yes.
That's where we're gonna go once we go down there.
Okay,
Do you want to lead the way?
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
Have you
Hey.
Are you okay?
Hold on,
the
what?
Mario world?
Yeah.
Are you okay,
the last
Buster?
world was like I didn't
I
see
don't
a bunch of
know.
people.
Down
I
there?
literally like weren't there for me.
Vix, are you there
I
still? You're
moved
kind of
you,
like...
4 times.
not
and then
moving.
Every time I
I'm here.
moved you, you walked away. I was
Oh,
like,
I'm not
I
moving
think
for
I
you?
did something
No.
Hey, Crash.
No, he's still there. He's
No, I
speaking.
literally
watching me?
didn't see-
No,
like,
now I can see
like,
you.
I'm like,
You're
where's
just
everybody?
slow,
Like,
yes.
I kept going around being like, where is everybody?
You
I
didn't
half the
jump, but
avatars were just
you kind of...
invisible.
You
I
just
didn't
like
see
stared
anything.
at me.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Then-
That's a
oh,
shame.
that means you didn't see me either. Then.
I mean, I think you can
I
move.
didn't see
This
you.
is
I
weird.
didn't see Cyan. I didn't see Squid. I like.
I'll try
I
to
was
lead
like,
the
where
way,
is
but-
everyone? And so I was trying to solve the puzzle to get.
You're
to
moving
everyone.
again, so it's like,
Just remember,
yeah.
we're
So I
trying to
could see
get
that they were
over
in the world. I didn't
Alright.
realize that they just were invisible.
Yeah, when Rubik asked me if there was anything changed, I told him nothing had changed except for the fact we don't have shadows, and then I remembered that sphere down there. That's a shader that I just found out about that I've seen a lot. I just didn't know it was like one of the first shaders you see if you touch the VRChat thing.
I do see you.
Well, shall we
That
go?
sucked.
Well-
I was like just trying to find everyone. I'm like, why did everyone ditch me? And I didn't realize it's because they were invisible.
Just keep going.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're still there.
At least people can see me and I can see people this time.
Just have enemies spread out everywhere.
Yeah, with the 2018 build, I probably will just start from scratch.
It's like no one's talking to me. I think like half of the people couldn't see me either. So that was really
Is this
awkward.
a VR 2D platformer?
Yes.
Yes, this will be Super Metroid.
Trying to do the
You can see the map.
Here's
puzzle
a
past the
smaller
gate,
version of
and
the
I don't
map.
know if you, I just guess you couldn't
We're in this
hear
area
me.
You're
called
a smaller
Criteria.
version of the map.
No, I didn't see you at all.
Yes.
You weren't in the other world
Alright.
for me. You must have been invisible.
Okay, somebody is lagging me.
Now
I
we
think I
gotta
need to
try to
figure
get
out
around
who.
this wall.
Yeah, you were trying to find out like
I'm
what was
lagging as long
going on at the
as
bottom
long
of the
as I turn
stairs, and I
around.
was like, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a person behind me that's causing lag. Oh, what?
After this door, we're gonna drop.
You're gonna drop.
Does it just drop from here?
Yep.
What is this?
I just found out how to use this shader. You just the one where you got an image on you that you get closer and you can see it.
The skybox
I don't know what it's
style.
called. I don't remember, but it's like that.
I don't remember what the original or the actual term is.
Have where you kind of like what Rubik has on his shoulders with the galaxy.
I don't think it's the same style.
You
Like,
should get a trigger collider so you can actually stick your head in it.
or just. Oh no! It doesn't matter if you stick your head in; it just disappears because it's not back-faced calling. Or is that the right word?
Oh.
Because it is his back-faced calling.
It's not double-sided.
Yeah.
I just found this. I was like, oh, that's how that works. 'Cause I was just like messing with different things on these statues to see, make them look different. Like for instance, this one has a shader on it that just makes it not here at all.
Okay.
So there's 3 statues down here.
What?
There are 3 statues down here, but one doesn't show up because the shader makes it just straight up invisible.
Wait, are the effects still broken? Because you would be able to see it with code, but nope, effects are broken.
Yeah, I just was playing around with shaders on these guys to see make them look different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, why does the ball have collisions but the statue doesn't?
Because the ball is a random ball that I threw here, and the statue is a model I downloaded. And
A
threw in the
random
world.
rock you threw here.
I mean, the actual size of the statues is over there.
You're
It's
a
like when
statue.
you drop into the world, it's gigantic. You're a statue.
How
I'm a
dare
cat.
you?
We're all statues.
I've never been so insulted in my life. I am leaving.
Bye.
But yeah, for the morph ball part, I'm probably gonna have like a card that's a ball, just like underneath people at all times, and then when you click on it, you're basically just a ball in small. I don't know how to make seats make people small, but I'll try to figure that out at some point.
The way you make a chair make you small is just you make an animator that all it does is shrink itself. You can't shrink any children object. You just shrink its like main game object. But don't put it to 0.
I kind of want to know what happens when you put it at 0.
So I'm saying don't put it to 0 because there was like I think an AMD bug or whatever that if you make geometry like literally 0, it makes it infinite.
That's not what 0 means.
Yeah, like it basically it does some weird stuff. So it's like that's the reason our like player local heads are tiny rather than actually just 0.
And someone just used the stutter step to get over here.
Yep.
That's where we walk.
That's why you should be using the new locomotion in Udon.
Let me try restarting the stream. It'll stop for a minute.
I have not messed with Udon yet. I haven't even touched 2018 yet. I was just showing off
Yeah,
an old
whose
world
fault
that I've
is
been
that?
working on. Yours.
Clearly.
Exactly.
Obviously yours.
Because I haven't put out tutorials yet. As soon as I get
Oh,
them
if you're
out,
gonna
you're
put out
watching the
tutorials,
tutorial and
If you're making tutorials, you should message me what your YouTube channel is, because
Oh,
only one
shit,
here
now
that
I
I
actually have to make
watch is
tutorials.
CyanLaser.
Now he knows how I feel.
Man, I love the skybox you've got going here.
You should put that on a t-shirt and make it an Animal Crossing.
I saw
For
that
the
post.
skybox, I want to do something that has like mountains or something. Make it kind of look like
You've got
commercial
mountains
game.
or something.
I don't know. The actual game is raining though, but I'm not going to add that effect.
You're raining.
Rain shader?
Okay, that should be better.
Yeah, I don't even want to mess with rain.
Put rain shader on the eyes. Put it on UI pin.
It was like you land on this planet, it's stormy, and then it's just go
Oh,
adventure.
looks like Steiner's phone. What is this kid?
What is
I like how that's the first thing I see.
Spaceships. Since you're not gonna stay near the ship area the whole game, it's like no point in having it raining if it's only gonna be in that one small area constantly.
So, Kizuragi, this now reminds me of like you should have like a Space Invaders like avatar.
Oh, Space what?
Space Invaders, like the original arcade game, just like as it's going down and just like.
Oh, Space Invaders. Oh, I know write that down.
You're a Space Invader.
Yes.
I think my humor is dead.
I believe it's Stabby. Over here. Everyone over here.
make shiny, make it white.
If I jump, it's like super. Right.
Just make sure everything is ready.
I'll try that out. I'll try that out next time.
There we go.
What?
Next time,
Did somebody just tell you to be quiet?
I think I'm with this.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yes, be quiet.
Yeah. Okay, post onto the sink or something. And anyway, oh, sorry. Everyone ready? Okay, I'm gonna show off the club world that I was working on previously. It has a few changes in the updates, mostly also the porting to the 2018 version of Unity. One request I have is don't go near the video player and let me get a few seconds of head start, so I will be the master of the instance because I want to show something off regarding live streaming.
And with that, I'm going to already put up the weight cheater.
And put the weight on, yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, better.
Okay, let me just put down the portal. Okay.
Wait, she didn't even listen! What the? Fiona didn't even listen!
In the world. As long as you go in,
Science! I know what happened. I know what happened.
She's desynced and can't hear.
Apparently, Fiona. Yeah, but time to time, the avatars are missing for her. Voices are not coming through for her. Like she's basically seeing a jagged version of VRChat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, it's being streamed, so then we can have a ton of clips for, you know, make a candy post of everything broken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a clip because sure you saw that happen on your stream, so I'm gonna make a clip of it and we have to show it to Fiona. Where you have the weight shader and she's just going.
Okay.
Are we going to that one?
I believe you're going to that one, yes.
There's another one. Okay.
No,
Yes, that is the correct one.
Sorry. You said you mean hide the avatar. And the avatar still
It's called herd mentality.
Oh, there's a squid.
Going in the wall. You wanna win him?
Go ahead. Hello. I'm still confused.
Okay, so hopefully with performance settings I'll actually have frames again. I don't know what avatar is doing it though. Buzz?
Debbie's here. Do you get the master? Master and triggers are broken right now, so everyone can click them.
Is that actually true? Was that confirmed?
I mean, I tested it in my world at least.
Did you test?
It's not all cases, but in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
I know Master Local, like Jet was saying, or somebody else saying that was broken, but Master in general, they work in my world, so I don't know.
So I mean, I'm just using a master unbuffered, and so like if anybody can pass
Master
that.
unbuffered work in my world at least.
For me, a master unbuffered doesn't work in my test case.
Well, that makes a lot of things. Mine.
In half of the instances, like video players broke, and in the other half they didn't. And the other half, they broke now, but for me they're fixed. So it's just like.
I mean, currently the play RPC seems to be broken, so that's might be why.
Now you should see, like on the laptop,
Oh.
you can see the actual live
Right.
No way, she crashed herself. Can't believe it.
Wait, what did I miss?
Stabby crashed.
Stabby crashed.
I can't sustain the network syncing. I have a good connection, so should get back soon.
So I should just try taking one out.
I just bought this RAM.
It's the,
Oh, is this
that's
the-
sync players?
Oh, is this like, is she streaming herself and then like we'll find out she crashed?
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait until my professor reaches the sub goal.
Wait, the sub goal? Your professor streams now?
Oh, it's a straight. You know what? What's funny is I thought that was
No,
just
but
like
it's a
a
great joke.
weird in-game camera. No, that's straight up their stream.
Yeah, she's just streaming herself.
You're a stream.
Thank you.
I don't know. I need to reset my comedy. Hold on.
So I can't tell, is this actually all of the stream? Or is it just like this small player here?
All the stream.
Right now. Doing it at the same time.
Wait, Stabby, is this actually what you're doing over here? Like, on the stream? Like, you're DJing too? Like, physically?
That's what she's doing.
Like, actually, if you come into the booth, you gotta make use of the special jump button. You can.
The special jump button.
I might crash.
Oh.
My computer blue screen and it said
What's up, Laser? We've been...
Yeah.
Did they just crash?
Basically, on trying to...
Anybody else hearing this?
Use that.
The network master thinks everything, and this is like so the quality of my mic might be dropping consistently.
Oh my.
But it's working so far. I mean, you get to see a live, mapping of the screens.
What do you mean? No, this is tractor for Mark 3.
Yeah, this is tractor, but what about this one?
So you should be able to see now, like all the detail, like the count left in the song and the waveform.
That's the instrument control.
Looks like native instruments.
S4, Mark 3, yeah.
That's native instruments.
So you can actually see the, like on the OLED screens that are on the tractor itself, you can actually also see the information, like the time left in the song. Oh,
yeah, is it cropping parts of the screen, or is it doing something else?
It's taking the render texture of the stream and is being applied as material several places.
Oh, that's really cool.
Actually, I do have a world I would have wanted to showcase, but I did not make it yet. I just helped design it, which has the same kind of feature embedded. You were there, Luma, actually, so it's the same exact thing that you seen yesterday at After Hours.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was a nice world.
So yeah, basically
we still have this fucking this player issue that's happening where like whenever someone joins it plays on everyone the script, so it's really weird. Also notice auto start doesn't work on the stream sync stream anymore. You need to have a trigger to start the stream.
Canny for that? I've been hearing that. I've been hearing people talking about that.
If we say, is there a canny, make one anyway.
I wanna make,
people don't make cannies.
Yeah, I've took you.
Maybe you should move the... I think we should put it, I'm not liking it.
Look how many people there are.
Usually be at 6 DJ on site.
Wait, she's still there? What? Or somebody else?
Yeah, I'm still here.
His career ended before he
Mm.
started.
Is the video actually working for you guys?
Yes.
It's paused for me. I see like a static comment.
I see it working on mine. I can see her hands in an actual...
That's fast for me.
Oh, I just got a frame of the video and like a split second of audio, and then it's paused again.
So yeah, it works. That's basically the gist of it. Like it's.
That's pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If it works, like if streaming works, it'll be beautiful.
But it's freezing for me. Yeah, the video sync is frozen right now.
Yeah.
Like it only shows like some because it's not a full-on screenshot. It also could just be the entire thing.
Oh, working again.
Well, it sounds like things are like. This is like actual magic, by the way.
Oh, freezing again. Oh, working again.
Wait, what?
Do anything other than make it the last.
How many?
Anything other than make mine the lastest of the last is doing it wrong.
Question, are we actually all gonna fit in an elevator? That's gonna be a bit crazy with 40, 80 people.
That's the evil idea.
The evil idea.
Which reminds me, now I need to finish editing its player tag.
How many people is in here?
Well, you can do it on the website, but if you do it on the website, it's 39 instead of 40.
Yes, I'm vibing.
We're hard caps.
How many people are in here? 7 to 6, 8 right now, I think, or more.
76.
Is that Rudy?
Hmm? We were max the first 2 worlds.
No, 40 is, but the website has a bug.
This was
from 39 from what I remember.
Network disconnect.
Yeah.
Yep, that happens right now. That's what you. Something like that.
You actually need 2 instances.
And 18 voices holding it.
Nah, man, it's good.
Oh yeah, I got fine for a few minutes.
Oh man, we should shove everyone in there.
I clicked on something down here and I disappeared from you.
I assume this is what you're talking about, but are you gonna drop a couple instances, or are you gonna try and shove everyone in the elevator?
Yeah, I would suggest more instances.
Yeah, I would suggest that. You recommend that. You would suggest that, and you would recommend that. But on the other hand, you could try and get everybody in there and see what breaks.
If you do that last, I think that's fine.
You want to shove 40 people?
We do it any other time than last. We're doing everything wrong.
Okay.
We just want to see things burn.
I just want to see VRChat break. I don't know.
Strong. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. 40 people. Picture this with me, okay? 40 people.
70 people.
In an elevator.
70.
No, 40 people I've done before. I want to see 70.
70. So now we're looking at 70, close to 70.
We're talking claustrophobia simulator 2020, boys. You can't even do this in the release build because I cap it at 20 for that, but I just upped the test build's number.
You do realize also, by the way, while all of you will fit perfectly fine in an elevator, I would need an elevator of my own.
Oh no, but if it loads the half-life one,
I bought your avatar.
I'm too big for an elevator.
That didn't help. Now it's perf block.
Yeah, we might as well just move on right now. Okay. So sorry, we're doing.
So yeah,
Oh.
that elevator might be an issue.
Interesting. So Squid, when you disappear, the shader disappears too.
Really?
So like right here, I don't see you or the shader. But when I look up, you do.
It's an old
No, this is a
avatar
2018 avatar.
Is it? That's a shader issue then, because I switched avatar and then.
I don't believe it is a shader issue. I believe there's some weird occlusion thing on there.
No, but Orals. Yeah. When I was in my other avatar, I disappeared from your view when you were tilting around, and I switched avatar
Wait,
to this one.
has anybody ever seen me disappear?
It's fine. No.
I'm like I have not updated this avatar
The
ever since I it's I don't know.
Well, no, but it could be a specific shader issue.
I'm assuming you need to.
I don't have.
I mean, if that's the case, I rewrote the shaders, but
Mine's the community meetup world, the new one. There's not much there. I just want to make sure that like the information is working and that everyone has the correct the correct information on the board based on their time zone. So when we spawn in, I want everyone to just turn right, and they'll see a new board on the right there with information. The specific time that I want to look for is the upper right area, which will show the event time and the time when the event starts, and then your local time. I just want to make sure that everyone has the correct time based on their zone.
So,
it's gonna be
which
like
part were you
just a few
talking about?
minutes
Just
there, and
people
then we'll
spinning
move
at
on to
start
the next world.
master?
Okay.
Nice. Roger that one.
Oh, portal.
High avatars on friends. So they'll be all like trying to do robots for friends.
Just a little over 500.
Oh, okay. It's crazy.
Getting some frames back. And losing them. Why is this so bad?
Here, Sunday 10 p.m. CST. Yep, that looks correct. Local schedule Sunday 11 p.m. Yep, everything is correct.
And then
Where does it say your time?
2 hours ago.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Wait, where does it say your time? Or do you have to go like click one of the menus?
Schedule.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not like your current time, but the time of what it should be for you.
Yeah,
It's kind of depressing.
The current
written
time
in German.
It's written in German? What?
Yeah, because apparently for some reason, instead of going to 24-hour format, which is the normal in Germany, it's trying to translate PM and AM, so it says 12 and PM, but in German, and it's completely making no sense. But whatever.
Okay.
So that's the thing we've requested on the canny is to allow us to localize the daytime strings, because right now we can't do it. So if you have a different system language, it's going to show up
It
in
would be
that.
better if you just. Yeah, but it would be better if you just switch it to 24-hour in countries that use the 24-hour format instead.
Is that like detected?
It works with only Meetup and
No, it's
Meetup.
not. We can detect what zone you're in, but then we have to keep track of like all of that.
Ideally, I want to keep track of your overrides. If you have your system set to do 24-hour time, even if you're in America, you should be able to see it in 24 hours.
And now Squid is here too, so I like that everything lined up and is correct as well.
Yeah.
私 STK3 だからこれ。そうなんですよね。
The next thing I want to do though is allow.
Thanks.
Good question.
So those are just on join, right? So or you log because how does on join work? Does it fire like when you join an already going instance?
No, so when you load in, you fire start first, and then you fire on player join for every player that you load.
Okay, so on player join fires even when they are already in the instance.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Cool. That's good because the player list is a list that you cannot do anything with.
Not right now, no. But like if you see, if you look at the board, you can
It'll still.
This voice just broke for me.
Is green, and if I rejoin the world,
Oh no.
I just have to invite myself to the world.
Well, whatever. Like I get it. I just didn't know if it fires on player join for the people who are already in the instance before you. That's basically it. But if it
sounds
fires,
like it
then
does.
it's fine. Okay. I just needed to do some things, and that's good to hear because I never experimented with that just yet.
The current, I'm not sure the whole specific order, but it's start and then it's on player join for every player in the instance.
Okay.
Because you have to get information on all of them. So on player join is when you start there. And it's like if I leave, you can see that the on player leave works well.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm glad that the time is correct now, that everyone has the correct time. The only time issue is the whole like displaying in different language, but that's not much we can do with except for switching fully over to 24 hours or do some weird. and stuff.
I like that clock over there says sound down, just the placeholder for replacing.
What clock?
That one?
No, well, in that area, the main clock.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know. I haven't flipped the mesh. Yeah, I haven't flipped the UVs yet. So I'm just waiting for doing it. Yeah, no. Where is Squid?
Problem with doing 24-hour time is I have a problem with people asking, oh, how do you convert 24-hour time? How do you read this? What does 18 hours mean?
Yeah. So that's the basic way. So yeah. Like if I just want to do that check as well. If I'm gonna rejoin, just check if it turns red, and it should be green when I join back in again.
I'll just go watch the board. Yep, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
For a fact, he's not there now.
Oh, he said he was rejoining to show this. Like, he just invited himself back. Has he even joined that?
It did it before when Squid wasn't in the world. It has an X for him.
Oh, that's weird. No, when I came in, all the checks were green. I didn't have any access.
Interesting, though. Like, it happens so early on. Like, he's not in the instance right now, is he?
No, he is now. Like, he literally
No,
left
no,
with
no.
his X.
I do not see him spawn. Like, he has not spawned for me yet.
I think it counts him as soon as he says jump in, probably.
Like, I still don't see him here
The
yet.
second he presses join.
No, well, might be that. Interesting. No, it shouldn't be that, because they're not actually in the instance yet. Oh.
No, Squid disappeared again for me.
Yeah, that tends... I don't know. We haven't figured out what that is yet. Is Fax actually in the instance for anybody else? Because he's not visibly here for me.
He's over here.
Okay, I do not see him at all. Like, he's got the green check, but I don't see him or his nameplate. Oh, now I see his nameplate. What?
Can you change hide and show his avatar? I think hide and show his avatar.
I can't click on him because my frames are too low. There
There
we go. You're loading now.
Yeah, it'll refresh. Okay, sure. So, as you all know, I'm known for my game shows, but I have an all-new one ready to go. It's a work in progress, and I'm sure all of you are going to enjoy it. If it have, let's see, if you have VR, you can raise your hand. Who is here at sort of match game? Raise your hand if you can. Not a lot of people, as far as I can see. So a match game is a game where there's 6 celebrities, and you have to match them by answering fill in the blanks. We might be able to do just one quick test to make sure everything's working, but keep in mind, Object Sync has been a problem for my worlds as of late, because that is now not really working anymore, and I haven't gotten the issue raised yet. But for some reason, things do not synchronize properly with people anymore since the new update. So expect things to be slightly different. Also, make sure people can see me so they can get full experience. So I guess we're ready then.
Don't press buttons, right?
Yeah, touch nothing.
Don't press buttons.
Don't press
buttons. Do not press any single button. I'm only allowed to do that.
It's the very last
Contestants will only be allowed to interact with keyboards. 3,
In that case, Cyan,
1.
I should go in and, you know.
You need to be one of the first to be in there. Yeah.
Yep.
Just give it a moment. No, but very funny.
It shows for us. Wait, people already went in.
I think those are the Japanese guys.
Yeah, 3 people went in.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, it could.
I can't go in. I can't go in.
You probably can.
Again. Try again. Just keep going.
Keep looking up.
Trying.
Why have I not had any issues with that? But yeah, not sure what's going on there. Squid's giving him a second chance, but nobody mentioned anything before.
Cyan made it. Hooray.
Wait.
Why is everyone black?
There's probably no lighting, and I need to do this touch nothing. Yay, I get to have no K. You can't see it?
Keyboards.
Wait, I don't have any keywords on this.
Doesn't matter because the transparency itself is a shader keyword and that shit breaks.
What? The?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Is everything still black on your screen?
That's what
No.
happens if you like show everyone's avatar and all their shaders, then shit just breaks apparently now.
No, that's always been a thing. But I'm more amazed that you like. How can you not see mine, but you can see Squid's?
I can't see Squid's either.
Oh.
I can't see anyone.
Wait, not the avatar shown? Like, do you have them on show avatar?
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh no, for Squid's, like his comes in and off like just because of I think occlusion is messing it.
Everything off, I think, because.
No, but do you have his avatar shown? That'll look at safety settings. If you show avatar. I would make sure you have that. No, it doesn't always, because your safety settings can have stuff to off for friends. I would just make sure it's actually on show avatar. One hand at the bottom of the menu, one hand click him, and then.
Don't touch anything! Listen to it! That is my avatar. Do not touch anything.
Very assertive pose.
If you're half question, you might not want to be right.
I'm just kind of like stuck because I have to keep telling everyone to touch nothing until we are ready to move. Like move.
Unblocked your avatar and everything. I still can't see it.
Banned.
Is Rubik still on?
Touch Cyan, got it.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
CyanLaser celebrity.
Good kitty.
What?
Good kitty.
Is everybody in here, or are we still waiting on people? No, Miss Stabu.
Someone else.
We're still gaining people, so I'm just gonna keep pressing this button.
I'll go console too. Can everyone hear me okay?
Kind of.
We're about to start when everyone gets in.
Do we know how much more people are joining?
I don't know what to say. That's pretty strange. I mean, do you see my shaders? Like, do you see shaders with all the pictures?
I know you well enough.
I'm black.
Well, there's another person.
Like, wait, do you see other people?
And another one.
They're still joining. Give them a moment.
Is it just this time in VRChat, or is it always like this?
I don't see Fiona.
Is she in here?
You probably ran out of keywords or something else.
There's Kala.
That's not an issue. For some reason now in the new version it keeps happening.
Continue to press my button.
Wait for everybody.
Yes, I am.
Hi.
Fully, I added the move audio to collision point. It was just one line.
I assumed it would be. I told you, it just has points.
I've never heard of it before. Yeah.
6 volunteers. Alright. If you want to be a celebrity, take 1 to 6 podiums or tables on the right.
Yeah, I was gonna say painter. That was like the.
Still need 3 more, it seems.
There should be stools. If you look at the bottom of the desk.
It reminds me of the gadget material.
There you go. We need 3 more.
Reminds me of the gadget material.
We need 2 more. Chop's gonna be 1.
I'll just go up one.
Alright, Elk's going to.
I mean, hey, that's one to do.
Actually, there's 2 spots now available.
No, I still see 1 left.
There's 1 spot available.
Do you have somebody missing?
What? 1 spot remains.
There might be.
1 spot? I see two empty seats up there.
What positions? Back middle is 1. Where's the other one you see?
I see 2 empty seats because Else is short.
Suna and Elk are.
No, I meant at the back.
So, which other spot? Who do you see in the back? Oh, Suna just left. Good.
Like if you look at the back row, there's actually 2 empty spots on the left.
So who do you see up there? Chanops or Suna?
I see Ty, I see L, I see Crypto, and I see Chow. And now I also see Lenny, so there's now 1 more spot.
You'll need 2 contestants over there, so why don't you and Fiona go over there?
Can we get one of those quiet shaders?
gonna talk to your friends, please leave.
Alright, thank you. Alright, we need 2 contestants now. Who will they be?
Akalang.
I call Fiona and Cyan.
No.
Who wants to be it? We need 2 people. If you're willing to play the game with the celebrities, please stand over next to me.
You wanna go up there, Slick?
Dude, come on, let's go. What are we doing?
Alright, P's one. Alright, who wants to be next?
I'll do it.
Vixel and alright, we got Vixel and Embrace. How do you say your name?
It's
Embracia?
pronounced Dave.
Okay, thank you. I'll just call you Dave then. Alright, follow me.
Oh, wait, is it?
PD and Dave. One of you is going to take the circle. One of you is going to take the triangle. Pick one.
I'll take triangle.
Alright, you'll take triangle. You'll take circle, Dave. Alright, triangle plays first. Alright, everybody ready?
Nope.
Right, I'm not sure.
You're all set then. Attendance, everybody. Audience must remain quiet and do not help out the players. Lights down. Well, if everyone can see us, okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, make sure your world sounds are too. I forgot to mention. Make sure your world sounds are up if you can hear them. I'll play test sound now too. Make sure they're all the way up. Everybody hear that bell?
Yes.
Yep.
We're ready.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to match the stars. Lenny K. Suna VR. Janox. Ty. Elk 97. And Crypto Gamer. As we play the star-studded big money match game VR. And here's the host of Match Game VR, GS Genesis. Hello, I'm Gene Rayburn now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Match Game VR. The
Been
only
looking
show
for you
where
everywhere.
Players and audience members alike can laugh their blanks off all day long, if you get what I mean. Now we have 2 lovely contestants here with us tonight as well. We got Pika PD and Dave. I'm gonna call you Dave. Is that alright?
You bet.
Alright, everybody here. You're alright, good. Now we got 6 celebrities here as well, or I think they're celebrities last I checked, right? Whatever. Alright, so here's how we play Match Game, right? I'm gonna ask both of you a fill-in-the-blank question, and you get to pick which one. The struggle player will pick, though. At the end of 2 rounds, whoever matches most celebrities wins, gets $100, and has the right to go to the super match for a chance to win up to $5,000. Everybody ready? Let's begin round 1. Now, PD, as the challenger
like 10
in the
trackers.
triangle seat, you get to go first, so pick A or B.
I pick B.
B is what he picks. Everybody plays. Everyone, listen carefully. And always keep it down 2 if you can. Don't give any help. John's daughter came home from college with a blank. John's daughter came home from college with a blank. Something on those cards, but do not click show answer until I tell you. You can click submit, but not show answer. Take your time. There's no time limit. You're only limited to the characters you can put in the card, which is 20. Alright, bottom tier is almost done. Top tier, 1 person, 2 people in top tier are done. 2 remain.
Oh, I should have did that.
3 is... Alright. Alright, we're waiting on Ty now. And Ty is in. Okay, now Petey will get your response to this blank. John's daughter came home from college with a...
Boyfriend?
With a boyfriend. That sounds like a reasonable answer. Lenny, we'll start with you. What you put yours as a response? Just click show answer now. That's when you click show answer. See what you got. One at a time, everybody. A girl, so... Okay, that's not really a match, because, yeah, I work with a dollar here. If she had a girlfriend, that'd be different. Alright, Suna, what'd you put down? You chose... CyanLaser, okay, no match there. Unfortunately, I appreciate it.
What?
Chana, you're up. A cat, no match there either. Done you, Ty. So you put in as your response, you said... A dog, no match there. Next up is elk. What'd you put down? You chose a degree. That's what Richard Dawson put in that spot, but unfortunately no match. Now it's up to you. Crypto, what'd you put down as your response?
It's yes, I didn't understand the question correctly.
Yes, okay. Yes, but also no, that's not a match either. So score is still nothing right now for Pikapedi, but now we go to Dave's have the question or the round with this question. Everybody plays again. Here we go. Hopefully no one gets offended by this next question. Especially the ladies.
I'm immediately
Here we
offended.
go. This one was on Match Game, so expect it. The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her blank.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be elbows.
One person's in.
Everybody knows it's your elbows.
The elbow, yes.
Three people are in. That's a lot of people. Three and four in total. Look at the dancing, Petey. Keep it up. And everybody's in okay. Dave, here is your chance to fill in the blank. The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her...
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Her eyes. That's a good one, actually. Lenny, let's see what you put down. You chose her car. Okay, no match there. Next in line is... Oh, I'm lagging. Suna. Her husband. Okay, no match there either. Next in line is... Chana. Her Rubik, okay. Her Rubik, okay. No match.
What?
Her feet, okay. That's actually, I know that applies to wearing shoes. No match there. Next up is Elk. You put in her husband again. Okay, no match there either. Now it's up to Crypto. Do you have eyes? Her hand, no match there either. So the score is 1-0, right? Or actually, just nothing. Actually, nothing for either players. But now we go on to the more important round, round 2. Did you get to pick again? A or B?
So Genesis, we don't have much time.
Oh.
So if you wanna like explain a bit about your world.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I can stop now. All right. So the rest of the world is just a super match. I'll just cop up. The two of you, PD and Brazier, can hop off real quick out of the podiums. I'm gonna rotate the console again. So super match is where the fun part of the game is. We're not gonna demonstrate that in its entirety, though. There's Miss Debbie. So now here's this part. As you know, this is not complete, but also the object sync is broken. So if you see something different, this is what you'll see. I see Pop Blank. What do other people see?
William Blank.
Red blank.
Yeah, it's broken.
Blue.
Animation sync doesn't work.
Yes. Yeah, so unfortunately, seats are not working yet because I have not yet put in audience seats. So players, I hope that object sync gets fixed soon. I know Udon says the animation sync is coming soon, but I'm not using Udon yet for my worlds because I'm used to the original way of doing things. I might use Udon in a new world. I'll see.
Just anything red on you, that's all I see.
I appreciate that people came in here to see this world, and I know PP mentioned it once at one point as well on his Twitter, so I thank you for that.
And thank you all for coming in here. This is Match Game VR.
It looks amazing, Genesis.
Hey, you doing better?
Oh, I'm great. Oh, okay.
What's this?
There we go.
Is this based on something else or just something you're just gonna come up with?
It's the real Match Game. It's VR.
Oh yeah. I think I don't know if they're done or if they might do one more world. I'm not sure.
We still have more worlds.
Sure, they can do that for a little bit. Cause I'm gonna hop off soon anyway.
You need something to tell what direction you're looking. Really.
Oh. What do I use for spawn with Udon?
As in like spawn object?
My head's like way up here.
No. Like where do I set the player spawn?
I mean the I guess VRC World Prefab should still be in the SDK3, so it's the same as previous.
Oh, okay. I forgot about it. I've just been looking at Udon. I made a little code that checks for the player name, and if it detects me, then it activates a true statement that will play a fanfare when I enter my own world. I am here.
I feel like everybody's going to be doing that now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Just gotta make it the most extravagant.
Though. We have access to raycasting now.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes guns a lot easier.
So we've always kind of had raycasting, but it's just been like tedious to get it to work.
It wasn't. No, we didn't have raycasting. Come on.
We had 2 standard asset scripts that would do it.
The collision checks with the noob that came out. Yeah, that's not really efficient. What's really nice when I was up there, I was seeing the culling method of the new network IK. If you swing your head like really fast, you can see people like suddenly move, like shift into position.
Yeah, I don't think my headset is tight enough to do that.
Oh yeah.
Oop.
You wanna just put off the quiet?
Oh, hold on.
I blacked out when I turned my head too quickly.
Okay, everybody, listen to Orel's. I should stand up and not just, be awkwardly sitting here.
That works. Yeah, so yeah, that's probably a good idea. So basically, there's a game called Shadowrun Returns. I don't know if anybody heard of Shadowrun series. It's a great RPG series, and I really liked one of the locations that there is, and I'm slowly rebuilding it in 3D because originally it's a isometric 2D or 2D drawn game. So it's been quite a bit of a challenge coming up with things that are missing or don't make sense in 3D space, but I think I have quite a bit of progress so far, so I decided to show it off this week. It has music from a small indie game called Valhalla, so if anybody played it, there is a track playing from there, but it's probably copyrighted, so if you're streaming, you probably want to drop your volume. There is also sounds going below it. I recommend keeping the volume at like 50% max and then adjusting, because otherwise it might be a bit too loud. In some places the colliders might be a bit too tight, so if you get stuck on going downstairs, there is like a stairs. If you go up, you're usually fine, but if you go down, you can get stuck. Just respawn. That's like the only thing that I think is kind of, and one like passage is a bit too tight as well. You might need to like try to push forward to squeeze through, but otherwise it should be fine. So yeah, that's basically it. There is not much in terms of interaction just yet, so it's mostly just lighting and environment, and I'm trying to build it out. That's about it. I'm gonna drop a portal. I think it.
Is that spawn? You're probably not gonna make it.
Oh yeah, right. There is a spawn. Let's drop it over there.
I'm gonna keep it to like 10 minutes or so ish.
That makes sense.
Because there's an Aura, Merlin, Strong, and...
You don't want to see where I poop.
Do we have that many?
You don't want to see where I poop. Slick.
Yeah.
You don't want to know where I poop.
What is?
Actually, this time I'm gonna go in because I.
Wait, I didn't go in. What?
Even connected, and I just randomly connected the rest. It sort of works, but it keeps blacking out and stuff.
Oh, finally loaded.
I need to figure out something here. Hey, let's try this world.
Oh no, it's getting dark. Oh, that's not. I was getting there because the pole disappeared and everything else too. John's daughter
Hmm?
came home with a sign.
Oh.
John's daughter from going through a sign.
Was Suna the one who said that?
Is it a true story? Is it a true story?
Maybe we'll find out. Will my menu load in time to actually join up?
Age of a woman is Ruby.
Is what was it? Saber there?
What was it confusing?
My menu is not loading for me to even join up, people.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I can join up for else now. What is going on? Why is it so laggy here? I don't know if you can see the flashing, but my right eye, when I look down, it's just flashing.
But yeah,
Reminds me of like
there's a
this
lot of
portrait
objects.
designer called
Although it
Iris
runs
Van
really
Herpen.
well, it should run really well because it's like under 40 set pascals the whole thing, and like it's a big, like 100 batches for everything. So yeah, but I mean everything is basically one material, like two materials. So it's yeah, it should be very smooth.
I don't know what's
and
going
there's
on.
that I'm working on the hologram shader.
Is your head?
Or is it, I suppose your head is different colored.
Yeah, my
Yep.
head is different mesh. I forgot to reparent it.
So the light map.
Maybe I made it too quiet.
Did you set up the UVs for the light map manually?
I use Bakery. It does it for you. So.
Avatars are up.
Bakery. I have yet to get that plug-in.
Well, yeah, so this whole thing's baked with Bakery at 20 pixels, so that's why it's a bit pixely and blobby in places. But again, just because I wasn't enough time, I woke up 2 hours before the meetup.
Well, it's a hell of a lot cleaner than when I try to bake it.
Yeah, I know. If you go down, you can go try and exit through the side, or like sometimes you squeeze through the side, or you can respawn.
Do you want to give a quick tour, or?
Yeah, it is. Yep. I actually found an artist I want to commission for the music for this place, but because it's still built like in the same style, but because it's still being built, I didn't, I just added a placeholder for now, just some ambient sounds and the one track from Valhalla, because I kind of felt that it fit the mood. But yeah, basically, so this is like just the main area. There will be like storage over there, and stuff like that, because there is kind of more maintenance part. Somebody squeezed through Collider. There should be a Collider over there, and Fox just went through it.
There's a lot of freaking people here. This is the most I've seen in a long time.
Oh, this is the world tour.
The community meetup.
Every weekend they go on the creator shows off their worlds. We're standing in his world right now. He's explaining.
Do you want to give a quick tour?
But yeah, basically, yeah. So entrance zone, you will be able to climb up this thing and go up, because there will be a more dim lights area over there for people who just want to sit like in very confined space, because I don't know, some people like that. So it will be over there. You could climb there. This is more like technical area, so there will be a lot of like bosses and things like that over here, because it's like a heater and pipes and all that. The lights are a bit bright for this kind of area, but I just liked how it looked, so I just thrown them there for now. So yeah, the ladder will also be climbable, because why not? Anyways, so yeah, this area, there is no reference for it whatsoever. Like, this is just a random door I found on a mini-map version of the original thing. And like, I'm gonna put that door there. I have no idea what to put there, so there's just like a small corridor with a giant light in the corner, like around the corner, with kind of like fence through. Yeah, I guess I didn't put a collider in this spot, so you can kind of squeeze through. Yeah.
The walls don't have collider. Oh, bye. Okay, I'm back.
And we're back. Yeah, I didn't update that collider. So
that was available.
the bar area is, you know, the bar area. Like this skull head, my first ever sculpt of anything in Blender. So
First.
this thing is like the most high poly mesh
In
that
the
I have.
world.
It's like 50,000.
50,000 for
But,
that?
Yeah, I just threw it in substance. Yeah. Yeah.
You can probably get a really good retop and hide a low on that.
Well, it was originally 300,000, so I retoped it to 50,000. So
That's a nice light.
I actually don't see Fiona still in here. She might have actually gotten off.
Yeah, a lot about this world is placing reflection probe. Like this one has a custom reflection probe. This one has a custom reflection probe. There are 4 reflection probes over here. Every like light has its own. Yeah, it's just like a
The
lot
lighting like kind of
of.
sells it like a lot.
So I feel like
Like ambient light sell it like
I'm wondering
it
if my
just like sells it despite having textures, which is really good. You know what I mean?
I feel like my shaders must be broken because I don't see any real like reflections in here. Like everything seems matte. Like
you can see the matrix lines.
what was it? Like for me, there's like no reflection. It just
all
seems.
All the materials are matte. All the
Okay.
materials are the same material, but you would see the difference because if there would be a custom reflection probe over here, it would be really orange on the outline. So because it would pick up the lights from there. Because even matte
Okay.
materials pick up reflections. Like
Yeah.
every material picks up reflections because of Fresnel. So if I didn't put a custom reflection probe, this stuff would be very shiny because it has a very
Yeah, 'cause of the-
high like intensity light.
Mhm.
Yeah. So over there is meant to be like a more let's go. Like this is supposed to be more like table kind of area. So there are couches that I already modeled with like separators between them. There is like this area. There will be a bunch of also like boxes and crates and stuff. So it's like again a more private secluded area. I will add like a curtain over here that kind of stops people from over there looking inside. So again, I'm trying to create a lot of spaces with different lighting and like environment feels. So small spaces, big spaces, medium-sized spaces, spaces that are kind of around the corner, spaces that are in the main thing. So that's kind of one of the. You found a pole.
Happy face.
Yeah. So yeah, you can go upstairs. This again, just the idea of giving you more spaces, so you know, low ceiling because everything is tall ceiling. This is one of the only areas that has lower ceilings and is more again. There are meant to be separators, like separator walls over here that go like up almost to the very top. So there will be like private zones where you can like be kind of separate from everybody else. Yeah. Ruby, come on. It's very bright out there. Yes, it is. It's like 4, I think, intensity.
I can see if I stay on these girls.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't I try to jump? I can just
Yeah.
play space.
Well, yeah, it's very bright over there. I was playing around with the tutorial that Silent Link, the Japanese Sega tutorial, with which has very bright lights, and it divides things like by pi and all that to like do the proper radiance and all that. I was playing with that, and Skybox is just a remnant of that because to do it in turn, like to follow that guide for interiors, you need to like Google all your materials and figure out how they what kind of light your light should produce and what kind of materials should reflect them, and all the values are interconnected. So it's really hard.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm not gonna do that. Because I just this whole just to model this, it took me a couple of weeks, and it's not even ported yet. Like half of the objects are still not here. The whole project is like 450 objects in Blender right now, so it's still ways to go. But yeah, also Silence Fake Glass is amazing. So I have it literally on all the things. I have them on these bulbs. I have them on over there. I have them on my neon things. With reflection probe overrides and all that. I had on the reactor. We'll come to reactor. Reactor I think looks really cool with Silence Fake Glass. But yeah, tessellated shader over here, something I was playing around for a couple of days lately. So it it subdivides properly on the fly, and scales from the distance to be less resolution heavy. Seems to be running pretty well. But I just love the look of the hologram when it's like extruded like that.
He's more tiny than I'm tall.
Okay, can we squeeze through? Yes, you can.
Go on the side.
Okay, so self-explanatory. It says, says
Loading
what
dock.
it is. There will be like a places where you just load up.
Is this just your placeholder thing, or is that actually like?
Yeah, it's just my placeholder. It's
Okay.
my placeholder. I just was playing with Microsoft Maquette, and that's what they use for like as a default placeholder. I'm like, I like how that looks. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do a canvas and things that tile. So this is a canvas, like a UI image, and that's about it. This is the same thing. So yeah, there is a stage. Originally, I was planning to like with Udon, I wanted to like have a voice override so I could select a person and attach a voice override zone to them. But because voice overrides are broken, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna invest time in it just yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, this basically main stage. There will be also like the whole that part is meant to be a whole another passage to another area. It's waste, like it's like it's a strip club over there in the game. So I'm like, I don't want to go build another one. So I'm kind of tired.
Another one? What?
So I'm just gonna. Well, I have one. So yeah, that's basically. That's basically I'll block it off. And that's about it. My face is very dark, I suppose. Whatever.
Was there the reactor you're saying?
We can squeeze in there. It's really dark in there, but there's a cool thing that I really like. Come on, get me through.
Jump, jump.
Yep. Okay, so there is this thing.
Oh, keep walking.
And I really like how it came out. It uses silence fed glass, and apparently if you set it to be a bit metallic, it looks like frosted glass, and I absolutely love the effect. So, I just wanted to have like some random weird techie thing in here. There's just like a bit of detail, so I throw this together. It just curves with custom taper profile and custom bevel, so they are like kind of inset cables and all that. Works out pretty well and not that high poly even in terms of final result. So yeah, I will probably die texturing all of it, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. But yeah, there are barrels for here. I just didn't export them yet because basically all of those cells are filled and there are crates over here. I just didn't place all the props that I have many of. I was focusing on unique things that I need to place in the world. But yeah, that's
What's this reactor in here? There's like a thing in the closet.
Yeah. Jump.
We have
Jump.
a big backyard with a gate.
You can just jump
Just
through
walk through.
Like we have a gate.
I mean, I don't fit that
on the
there
other
either.
side of the garden, but
Like,
there's not a street gate.
It's not you alone.
To sides, up to the sidewalk. There's nothing in the front to keep the dogs in. But in the backyard.
No, I think that's about it. That's the whole area for now. So
She runs around the back.
I know we're on tight timing right now, so.
I don't know why.
I noticed you pulled to the next one. It's very cool. I like it.
We have 3 more left?
Walk by and like block the signal. Maybe.
No,
Trying
what
to
it
keep
is,
it at
if
the
you cover
10
the
minutes.
top part of your headset,
Just gonna go ahead and do that.
it goes grey. It's
Thank you for showing us this tutorials. It's great so far.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. There's still a lot of things to do. I actually got on the roof over there. But I still put a collider there.
Hey, Oros.
Yeah.
Question for the logo. Are you
Where'd Baxter just go? Oh, there you go. So wait, who actually is next? Wait, do you not see it?
I see it.
Please let me know first, because like having both ours overlap is like really bad for your eyes.
I should.
Well, I mean, I had to
my
turn mine on.
one, so I could overlap on top of your twos at once. You should just add it into the program itself.
And then have everybody using it. Awesome.
So Merlin,
Yes, at once.
next world is Merlin's world. Charles, you want to say something to it?
I made a world with like hoverboards and stuff. Right now it only supports full body. If you try and get it in 3-point or desktop, it'll be really weird and not quite work. So with hoverboards and full body, try it first. When you get in, I'll show you there's a box that you click and you need to calibrate. If you're in full body, it'll spawn some boxes at your feet and you need to stand in them. And then you click the box again and it will be calibrated and you can get in the board and go. On the boards, your hips control the rotation of the board. So you can like tilt over and tilt back and it'll move the board back and forth. Your right trigger controls the forward thrust relative to the board, so you're normally standing like this, so it'll go that way. Left trigger will control up and relative to the board, so it'll go that way. And that's all. The performance may not be great because it's on fixed update, and that compounds performance issues with Udon.
I told some people that they were to be the ones to test out the full body thing first, so we have limited amount of people trying to do this and not trying to fight over it. So the ones I told about or talked to earlier, if you guys just follow Merlin and do your stuff, and the rest of us just kind of step a little bit away so that we don't interrupt Merlin trying to explain how to set it up.
That's good. I guess we're just going as like.
I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
He dropped the portal.
He dropped it.
By the way, I just want to say thank you.
Oh, it's loading.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Help.
Get in the portal. Get in the portal. What are you doing? Get your shit together.
Wu-Tang. Go through. I didn't get my Wu-Tang fanatic.
What?
At the basic portal where it's like world owner access.
Yeah, usually means you can't, like, it's not loaded.
I'll just point at it until it's nice to me.
I can see you walking around as well.
No. It's loaded for me, but oh, there goes your hip.
Oh, nice.
I'm considering.
Yeah, I guess it's just that. It's just.
You might want to rejoin the portal was dropped as well.
I'm just like, I guess people aren't going through.
I see it.
One more.
No.
Did he crash right when he went through?
It looks like it.
He desync, so.
Yeah, he might not just. His message to disconnect from this instance might have gotten lost, so he probably.
That's happened a couple of times with a couple people. I've seen him do it multiple times.
Oh man, it's invite plus.
Is that a problem?
No.
Darn it.
Ooh.
So what's happening? I'm sorry.
Only full body at the moment. Touch the board.
Wait, who's the one using it?
You have to set yourself up.
Oh, or else.
I can't believe he's discriminating against me just because I'm too lazy to put on my full body.
That's why I kind of need to listen.
So which button do I press afterwards?
Yeah, press this one, so you see the cubes, and then you line your feet up, and you press it again, and you should see 2 balls on your feet.
Yeah.
Then you can go on the board.
Okay, thanks.
All the cool particle effects, I guess.
Whoa, holy shit!
That's so cool.
Oh, fuck.
This looks possibly sickening for a lot of people, but it's like,
Can I spawn anywhere?
It's fine.
it's fine. Because you just go all over the place.
You just have to wait.
I'll do it
There's one there. You can take that one.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what.
So wait, can anybody like calibrate while we wait?
Did you calibrate yourself, Skipper?
Yeah, you can calibrate while you wait. That's all local. That's
Okay.
fine.
So this one first, or no? That's not it. It's this one.
And this one.
So you click it.
need to label them.
Click it once, and then.
You click it once. You stand in the boxes, and then you click it again. And you'll have some spheres attached to your feet.
I think. Okay, they're just on the bottom.
Calibrate your trackers to your avatar, and then calibrating your avatar to the board.
Full calibration twice.
You can only have the hoverboard if you're rich. This is rude.
I can tell you, once the board is ready, I can show you. I have 2 points, and I can still use the board, so.
Wait, you only have your head in hand and you can still use it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it didn't work.
In one hand. It works, it's just a bit wonky. You have to kind of know how to use it. I used it quite a bit yesterday, so.
Or do, it's funnier that way. So if I have VR, but I don't have legs, does that mean I can't use it?
He just said that he could use it with only like 2.
Yeah, it's not meant to be used without it.
Yeah, it's meant for.
It's not good. Yes, it is.
It's analog input.
Analog input.
Who else do we have in full body? Mr. Dam.
Edit on video.
Glad people enjoyed.
Everything's better that way.
Can I jump on one of theirs and have them give me a ride, though?
Fucking hell. God, we need Doppler so bad.
Yeah, we found the use case for Doppler.
Use for Doppler, please. We need it now.
I still think it'd be misused.
No, we need it now.
Not until Loverboard.
Just have an SDK thing. Make it default to off and have a setting that tells it to not turn off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it a set of 3 Udon nodes that must be stacked one after another and attached to each other.
You have to say the magic word. You have to say the password.
There are 2 different sections of the node.
Yep. You have to solve a puzzle, son.
Well, I'm gonna jump off and get some food. It was nice hanging out with you guys.
Yep. See ya.
How many worlds were left?
I believe. Fact said there were 2 more. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah,
I do.
Build the actual Udon for themselves. Working completely fine, even with 2 points. I want to. I had this because I see people with rainbows.
The real question.
Really? At the start, you could see
It just reminds me of I'm actually really glad that it's not too difficult to control.
Okay, I have no idea how to control this thing.
Because I kinda
it was just going to very, very small and then disappear.
yeah, but like by default, it's sort of Udon.
Just fall over.
It dies down, like on the. Like I was trying to scale the height, and like I could.
It doesn't work.
Screenshot, but basically I could see that the whole thing is getting pushed back. Like
Ooh, what am I hitting?
I just got here.
This is so hard to control, especially with like low frames. What does that say?
Yeah, it can be a bit of a different effect based on how far you are from the thing. But basically my issue is I don't do it correctly, like fully correctly right now, so I want it to be at the very end. I want to like I just like, work in progress. It's very I'm not that good at shaders. I'm just like, okay, let's see if I can do like this.
I know the rainbows. I was saying it reminds me of a song. Nanny cat song.
The Nyan cat?
Yum 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 yum. Yeah, Yummy cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do I ride these things? Because whenever I get on, they just go straight up in the sky.
I mean, don't pull the triggers because those like right hand trigger is like forward of the board, left hand is up. So like don't be holding those. But it's also like, I don't know how Fax is like so good at it because it's just like rotating your head apparently does it if you don't have full body.
Yeah, I don't have full body.
It takes a lot of getting used to, and also those particles just exploded.
Cool.
What are you doing?
I wasn't really listening when the guy was giving off the explanation because Seboth had started playing music.
Mhm.
And I was like, ooh, music.
How's it break your control?
What is going on? Why are the particles just exploding?
Well, let me just go grab mine and I'm gonna fucking get full body and I'm fall on my ass. It's gonna happen. It won't break the plate, but it'll break everything else.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen anyone use teleport or the right port thing like in the meetup.
GPU particles.
There you go.
Oh, nobody
Yeah.
No, I don't even know. I don't like it.
It just has a camera tracking the position of the board and the mesh, and then it randomly distributes spawn particles in a ring buffer and spawns them from that. And there's a lot of interpolation to make it not look completely bad, but it still looks a little weird sometimes.
Merlin, when you're upside down, it pushes you down when you click up, right?
Yep.
That's a bit hard to control.
I can see it like starting to leak. Like from the condensation down my desk, and I just started to move everything else.
That was an old one. It's a lot better.
It's okay.
That was like a redesign of the
When it turned like when it became
if I fix it to go just straight up in the world all the time, then if you lean sideways, you can't. You'll like skip upwards when you shouldn't.
Like I have a difficult like if you actually add like if you ordered something or something that like
yeah, no, I mean same.
I don't know if it was like four
and like if you lose
Just when it's upside down,
like when it gets like really cold,
Sì, non so, ma io un po' di caffè.
like yeah, fuck you in your house. I'm taking it.
like
No, but it's just like, can you leave?
Because you fall and you snap and you just fly off like into the
I snapped her next to
Yeah. So.
I never commit your
full body or will it just break?
You can try with
So,
the point.
if you saw
be kind of weird.
saw me flying with it, you can control it completely fine. You just have to use your head to control it.
It would be fine if you had more smoothly rotate.
Just be prepared that you have to use your head to control it.
Okay.
So, preferably that you stand because you need a lot of space to lean.
When I turn my head in real life, I feel it, and my eyes always fix on something as I'm turning. But when I start, when I smooth, turn now, my eyes just. I'm trying to learn Udon, but I don't know programming, so I'm learning all that too.
I turned off Snapchat 6 months ago and never turned it back on.
I've never programmed in my life.
When I had wireless,
Once you learn, like, when you start in the notes, it'll make things a lot more fun. Visual scripting gets pretty unruly really quickly.
Oh, I'm used to managing a lot of like visual stuff, through animations and stuff.
So when are you setting up your competition batting?
Yeah, so I have a hard time. I've tried to learn programming for years, but when start like, oh, we're gonna type out this, and it's just like it's just the text, and it's like I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Like I can't. I'm very visual person. I can't really like understand.
It's either you can make like a racetrack loop thing, then try and change the controls a little bit, so it gets funneled the whole through. So I'm gonna make it so the board like gets stuck to it and stay around it.
Also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to like.
We were also talking about doing like the pod racing track thing with like going through and stuff with it.
There's no context.
Oh my god, I was muted.
When it's used, like what?
God damn it.
さん名前の後ろにしいたけって書いてたらいいのかもね。
Well, you can go like way out. Like you see them over there, but like if you turn around, that's like 2 kilometers out. You could go and fly to that.
What's the max velocity you can?
I didn't post it on Twitter. It's probably like 150 miles an hour or something.
Is your name Merlin because you do magic?
My middle name's Merlin in real life, so I was just like,
the mystery is gone.
Yeah.
This place is magic. I'm not sure.
I had a question about the bone transform. Are you using the bone transform from Avatar? Like, there's nothing in the way, right? Like, get the bone position, get bone rotation. I notice when I'm in a station, my avatar kind of like floats ahead of me. So like I'm here, and my avatar is kind of like flying, like if I'm going this way, like my avatar is like ahead of me, basically. When you tell like get bone position, is actually returning the position of my avatar's bone or the position of me?
It's wherever the board is rooted. Like the board tries to follow your feet, but the update order is just screwy, and the IK breaks when you're in the station and going fast because station and IK just breaks.
Yeah, but then when IK breaks because you're in a station, does that then feed back into bone position and bone rotations not quite matching?
It does, yeah, but most of the time it stays kind of consistent if you're just using the rotation.
Okay.
We're technically done.
But I didn't say anything so far.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the best way to solve next time.
Because it doesn't fit 40 people. If you're small.
I broke it somehow. I was starting to not collide with the floor anymore. And then I started flowing out and all I saw is exit board and my board was like on the other side of the world.
You want to get your direction? What makes it
Whatever. It might be a little weird.
Dropping a portal.
Ready to jump because you're the next.
Increment or decrement, so it's
Okay.
Having to go through like
So you say, okay, 10 times.
one fixed update, and Udon's just that slow. You're not doing anything complex. You're just doing a few raycasts and adding some forces.
Do I just
A different number. Yeah, my CPU time is like 20 plus more.
Don't have too much to say. Like just.
So wait, just Udon and fixed update is just bad, or is it just Udon's performance overall?
Yeah.
Well, it compounds it. Like, fixed update needs to run multiple times in a frame if you're below the
Oh,
frame
yeah,
rate.
true.
And Udon's performance is just not good, so you do that bad performance multiple times a frame.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is really cool though. The only issue is like low frame rate, you cannot really tell what you're doing because you cannot see. And it's just like, so you're trying, like, I understand where my body is, but when I accidentally walk out like in the middle from the middle of the play space, it seems like the calibration gets a bit off. So your body kind of gets around as well. So.
We'll get up with one koala. It's like that world and one more, and then we're done.
I had a Freudian slip.
I'll get up on koala, please.
It's just like I want this to loop 10 times or how many times.
Be quiet, please. Take care. Be quiet, please.
Oh, my bad.
Is it good? Okay. I'm gonna keep this short since this is actually a word that most of you probably already know about, which is the world sector 27, and there's forewarning, the world is a little large. It's just shy of 400 megabytes. So if your bandwidth is not that fantastic, just giving you a heads up from now about that. So I would honestly suggest to let the people who don't have that quick of an internet to go in first through the portal, and the faster ones can go in like after. So allow first, please, the slower connections to go through first. The point of this world that I've done so far is it has a complete kind of retune, if you will. I did a lighting overhaul. The reflections on the roads are far better now. The cars are using much better materials this time round, and it should also be quite obviously the same optimization, so you guys will have fantastic frames when you're in there, even with this many people, I hope. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a portal. If you have any questions or feedback, don't hesitate to ask me about them. I'll go ahead and drop a portal now.
Hey, Phase North.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that thing? The Ricker you're wearing?
It's from a Discord. I'm not in there anymore. Left the lab room.
I changed my height to be like 4'11", and I think this avatar actually sits right now.
Oh my god. I can't see Koala.
It's playing me. I swear I'm not actually 4'11".
For those who have a slower connection, please go through beforehand.
I swear. I swear.
Okay.
I am tall. I am 7 feet tall.
Powered by hamster.
I am 7 feet tall.
It is. We're technically done past time kind of thing, but you know, we're still showing worlds.
This is such a weird meetup, kind of. So many people, so much to show. It's amazing.
Nobody's going through the portal.
Nah, it's fine. The meetup is over. We are not allowed to go there.
Read your screen.
Next week.
You can. You have permission.
Portal.
Portal?
The game by Valve.
No, that's Squids.
Oh, yeah, activate my squid.
That's right. There's actually a meme in it.
Okay, I'm gonna run through the portal because my internet is kind of slow, so I feel like this is now a good midpoint.
Okay, I guess we can go for it, right?
Does anybody else want to? Everybody else seems free, okay?
Can you push me in it?
Nope.
Imagine we could like grab people and then like whoop.
That portal's not even full.
Yeah, it's not.
Is Addy even able to get in from the board? Oh, nope, off the board.
Let's go, right?
There's like a magnetic
Assuming everyone can make it.
I'm afraid.
Oh no.
I did not notice that until today.
Hmm?
Like if you put the end of your Rift controllers to each other, like the ends, like the very ends of them, they repel against each other.
Supposedly we still have one more world after this. 400 megabytes. I did not catch that.
Stare at the models.
You hear this?
Can you scan that?
Can I scan that?
Scan
What is that?
No.
Oh my god.
See that it doesn't do anything?
I don't understand. What do you?
Yes.
I'm clicking a button. It doesn't do anything.
Ah.
No jump.
I mean, this is where it's like my catchphrase comes in. There's no jump!
Every time I work world. I keep forgetting to add the bloody mod. I'm sorry.
I just get to the point where I just
Anyways,
adjust the
it
prefab.
wasn't 400 megabytes. What changed?
Oh, the parallax is broken.
What changed was I improved the overall performance of the world. The range should be now more like it's more visible, but at the same time it doesn't cause like stutters when you're spinning around.
Okay.
It did before?
Yeah.
The other thing I've done is I updated the maps on this car, the Cyberpunk car, and the DeLorean on the far end of the street there.
Okay.
I've also made the reflections on the road more more prominent, so like it doesn't look like it doesn't look flat and dull. Before it just looked like poo-poo, and I redid that. As well as the buildings now are more like they're not pitch black anymore. You can actually see the freaking like detail of the buildings this time.
Okay. I also see you fixed the thing, like those
I did
bumps.
this thing, yeah. I did the thing. Because I remember the first time people came, they were like, "Could you come check out my screw your car? I'm looking at this right now." and I eventually had people telling me, you could fix that with a simple, kind of texture. That I was like, no, I know, but you know what it turned out to be, by the way? Believe it or not, it was Unity 2017 that screwed the texture up.
So just updating it to 2018 worked?
In 2018, literally when I came back, I was like, oh yeah, there's one other thing I need to fit. What? When I saw this, I was like, okay, test map.
Okay.
Apparently, because I contacted the author, like the author of this asset pack, basically that's part of this road, the yellow line and everything. And the guy told me, like he first asked me, I'm sorry, what editor are you using? I was like, I'm using 2017. And instead of asking me, instead of telling me, oh, you need to do this and this, he asked me, how did you make my 2018 package work in 2017? What did you do?
I mean, at the end of the day, meshes are just meshes.
Yeah.
Meshes are just meshes, but
I can see
like,
again.
because apparently he told me the truck with the hollow ad that's going on the side. He's like, he tried so many times to get it working in 2017 and he couldn't. And he asked me how I managed to get that working. So I ended up sending him notes, like all the stuff that I did to make things work in 2017. And apparently I did some voodoo magic.
Yeah, do you remember my Subway world? This is from the same asset pack, and I did exactly the same thing as Paula and backboarded.
There's a kitty over there.
It's possible, it's just work, I think.
No, like you have to edit the prefabs or unpack them, and you have to fix some of the shaders via, well, they were written with Amplify, so you just have to find the fault and then it's fine. And what the problem was is just touch the tiling, I think.
That's the other. Suna, you disappeared from me again. What the hell? Hang on.
You're a billboard up there.
I don't know. It's only him that has this issue. Like when we jump worlds, he vanishes. He just outright disappears.
You too.
Make it canny.
You were doing your speech in the world before, and I was standing there.
Oh wait, there's no such canny yet.
What?
Rubik said there's no point.
There's no such canny about what I just mentioned.
It's probably just networking overloaded. He said.
I'm gonna say make it canny anyway, so other people know that it exists. It's force it on them.
Wait, do you want to make the canny or should I?
I don't know.
As long as the canny is made, because it's like we kind of have a culture of nobody makes canny, so I don't want that anymore.
Funny. I can't be seen or you can't be seen. I don't know.
One of your billboards is of me and Slade and a doggy. You got a black cat.
No!
Cat and a doggy.
Have you
Made a
restarted
slave and a
VRChat?
doggy.
Maybe give. I mean, if you want to debug
That-
this,
no,
can
that
you
is-
maybe just
that is
restart
exactly
VRChat
the
and see
type
if
of fur
everyone
that
goes
me
back
and
to
Slade
normal?
had
That would
on
tell you if
that
it's like
billboard.
it just gets
I
sent
can't
out
see Bella again.
Yeah, but maybe try restarting VRChat. So one thing that can happen is if you're out of VRAM or if
If
VRAM
I
is fragmented for
restart
some reason.
VRChat again, I can't see her anymore.
Wait, he's saying that he can see her right now. He sees her right now.
I can.
Right now he sees her.
But you're saying after restarting VRChat, stuff is broken again. You're saying some textures are
Yeah.
black? Are you
Shader
what,
keyword,
are you using Steam
like
VR or
shader
Oculus?
keyword limit. Oculus. No,
There's
the
an Oculus
black I think
built.
was just a word, and it was just that some of the shaders people were using
some of
was
them don't support lighting.
yeah. I think
By
the
hitting
word
the
didn't
fallback
have a
shaders.
direct light.
Oh, this is very
I think
responsive.
I think the word didn't have a direct light, and
Like
somebody
the
put it
ground and the water droplets.
Yeah, no, I really like that. It actually is
Was it
like...
masked?
Yeah, it looks like it's masked to the
to
edges
the
of...
side. It doesn't support
Yeah.
all the different.
No, I
I was
know.
thinking all that because it doesn't know that it's broken. It just multiplies with the black, and black is black.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I made my own tune shader, so I made the same mistake. So.
I understand, but I don't know what the problem is that's causing people's shaders to render incorrectly. And my guess I would have is if the shaders don't load for some reason.
Gets hit. For some reason, for me, it happens really easily. I have 100.
It should be the same for everyone.
And yeah.
Alright, all you people, here's what we're doing. Nope, none of this. What we're doing right now is Elevator VR Expansion 2 for 2018 first preview. You're all very lucky. Get ready for this. We're all gonna go in. It's a lot of people. Will we crash? I don't know. Hopefully. Hopefully.
How about tell people to turn on personal space?
It
doesn't work on friends.
Personal
It doesn't
space doesn't
help?
work on friends.
With friends,
no.
Well, yeah, but half of the instances people, you know, not.
I'll turn on personal space if you want. You know, I don't know. You do you.
Not to make it easier, a lot of names now.
I might have my name blitzed off.
Is this the longest meetup ever?
I don't know if it is the longest, but I know it is a very long meetup.
Look at this portal. Get it.
John's daughter came home with it.
Holy crap.
CyanLaser.
Hi.
Did you see the kitty billboard?
I did not.
There's a billboard with a black cat and a cat with the kind of fur I have. So I made the joke that me and Slade are in this world.
I mean, I did hear the
Literally
joke.
the type of fur we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like over there on, if you see that bridge over there, there's like, above the bridge there's some billboards, and one of the billboards is a cat, and then another cat, and then a dog.
Yeah, I see it now.
From right here.
Hmm? Do I have pickups? What? I think we are the only ones left.
Yep, let's go.
Oh yeah.
なんですけど、スタートしたので、こっちに過ごして移動したんです。前もそうでしたよ、さっきの時も。あの時も、で、廊下にスポーンしてたのが、ボタンを押すとこっちにスポーンが移動してきて、
I'm gonna go and take us out of here. Because this is gonna probably crash us if I let this go.
Let's just see if it at least
We're all trapped in it. Now we're really trapped in the elevator.
Oh god.
I just have. What is this?
I have to upload it.
No, just
warp Okay.
Door is opening. Actually, wait, what?
For me, yeah.
Glow sticks. Oh no, it's not gonna work. There's this one floor is okay.
Works for very few people. Okay.
Well, there's the wall over here. The freaking penthouse is already deployed and everything.
Not for me.
So animation sync is broken. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It may like, I don't know. The world be give it like 5 minutes and I'll have the working version of it up in Olympus.
Supposedly animation sync is just broken this build, so it's like if this uses animation sync, that's why.
But regardless, I screwed up and left a bunch of. There's like the whole thing, and I did it wrong. Now I gotta re-upload it so that it doesn't.
Someone make a meme where it's just like
You can do it.
Dave
Go,
and
go, go.
the cooler Dave.
Yeah, I already fixed it, but now I gotta wait for it to
The second one is just
upload.
public sync.
Oh.
Wait, no, they're the same thing.
We have the meme that doesn't do anything. It's shit.
It's alright.
Just request the meme. Get right here.
Meme
right
request.
here. Right
Insert coin into mouth.
Get it over here.
Your checks are gonna take forever to upload.
But we are technically done for the day, so whoever wants to stick around to see the new update, when he gets it uploaded, they can go. But if not, we're not going to force you to stick around.
I'm not gonna.
What?
Just to let people know.
I said I screwed this up. Oh well.
Make high quality medium suggestions.
Memes.
No,
Kids
if you're up for
And I'm also
uploading,
interested in this
then
elevator
see if they
project.
can
I'm
stick
sitting here.
around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
My skill set.
Are you a Roomba now?
Sorry,
Oh, it's like a shitty room.
Detective Dredge.
I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm hungry. Alright,
Save Roomba.
Because
I
when
should do
Centauri
this in the other
try to
one.
suck people's toes in.
Yeah.
It works
It's
for
very
the hand.
Centauri. Oh no,
Why
it
is
says avatar
future-proofing
unavailable.
it?
Come on, avatar.
Don't do that. That's gonna crush you.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that's weird. I was gonna go into the Sentumba.
There's no cancel button.
Oh.
Nope, it's already done.
But you
Whatever.
cancel.
The years that move
I'm
back
gonna
and
assume
forth
that's
when you
VRChat.
scroll.
Oh wait. Yeah, it's the searching.
Oh, so no, we didn't crash the instance. Rubik probably just restarted us because the ending was already showing when it shouldn't have. But I don't plan on waiting for the rest of this since like it is already way past the timing for the meetup. I'm just gonna go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys for watching, and until next week. See you later.
As a basketball.
Tell 'em.
No.